Oh, that's fucking lame.
Is my webcam okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty
better
good.
than mine.
Okay. Because it's like stuttering on my end. I don't know why all of a sudden it's like for just me though. For
Yeah,
some
it
reason
does
it's
that
like
for me whenever we actually hit record. My camera will actually like glitch in and out, but it seems
No, your
fine
your
on the
camera
actual
will like
post.
autofocus pretty shitty.
Yeah.
huh? Oh yeah, his yeah.
David, yeah. Welcome to Blue Ruby's podcast, episode 3.
Good.
Good intro. Everyone's just complaining about the camera.
Well, no one knows when you're recording. You just fucking
I gotta
like
spice it up. You
I
called me
should
out.
figure it out
We
because
gotta
every
get that
time
cold open, man.
I should just figure it out because every time like you get like different, you turn into your like radio
That's
voice.
why I just
And,
do it right away at the beginning
and
now.
also the right arm goes over here too, meaning you're
Oh,
clicking on the
I'm on
record.
my mouse, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
so you can click on the record.
no,
So I should just
I used to do just hard cold openings on all my other podcasts where I just click start and then I'd cut as soon as like the conversation got to a funny part where I feel like, oh, as soon as I click play, this is hilarious, I'd cut it right there and that's where I'd start it. But now I'm too lazy for that, so now I just hit record and just hope you guys are talking about something good. You know,
Yeah, no.
the good
Good way
shit.
to do it.
All right, well, I'm Adrian.
I don't even know what we're talking about in this podcast.
I know it's a
That's
mystery,
because
man.
you don't read the Slack chat.
What's
Fucking slacker.
I'm not watching
Slacker,
Slack.
I get it.
Hey, cut me some slack.
All right, I'm
Fucking
Adrian. That's
got
Chris
him.
over there. Wave your hand, Chris.
Huh?
That's Chris. David's over there smoking.
Oh my god, fat rips.
Hell yes, brothers. All right,
That
how you guys
vapor.
doing?
It's terrible. Cancer's growing.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, Gerard's getting bigger. That's
Do you want to
That's
promote your other shit while you're on here right now?
no.
All right, cool.
I have another podcast. It's shitty. Don't listen to it.
I thought this one was the shitty one.
It's shittier.
Oh,
So this
fucking
week
got us.
we're gonna talk a little bit about Anthem, talk about the potential Nintendo Direct coming up, and then mention how shitty PSN name changes are. Because
Okay.
I feel like this is the second week in a row we're just talking shit on something Sony's been doing. So I hope we don't
Yeah.
continue that. But
we should switch it up and talk shit about Xbox.
there's no games. All right, anyway.
My, how
Also,
the generations have changed.
yeah. So let's start it off. What have you been playing, Gore?
Over
don't know.
which?
What have I been playing? I haven't played Overwatch in like a week.
You've been playing
Some
Gang Beasts?
I've been playing the shit out of Borderlands.
Oh yeah,
Let
you
me
have.
tell you.
I need...
I'm like 50. I already beat
God,
the game,
dude,
by the
that
way.
fucking game came out at the worst goddamn time because
The
right-
best time.
I'm on my last month. Well, not even last month, last 3 weeks of before being getting my bachelor degree, meaning that I have so much fucking work at every
Mhm.
second of my life. So I got Borderlands. I'm super excited to play. I installed it, and then then you and Case specific were like, I'm fucking going in single player, and I'm like, fuck, I want to play, but any second I can is either
whenever you want to
sleep.
play, I'll start it over.
Yeah,
don't
no,
care.
that's why I'm not too worried about it. But like, I either sleep or I just wake up and I'm like just half conscious. So I play like the most non-committal game of all time, and then do more homework because that's my fucking life. But you've been playing Borderlands. How you been enjoying that?
I mean, it's the same game it was 10 years ago.
You don't feel any of the remastered shit working out for you, like the
Yeah,
mini
I
map?
mean, it looks better, sure. I mean, I don't really, I don't see anything really huge. Like, I guess the mini map was new, but I don't even remember a mini map in the original. I mean,
There
I
wasn't
know
one.
there
Yeah.
wasn't one, but I don't ever even remember being like, where the hell's the mini map? I don't even look at it. I'm not even gonna
To
lie.
be fair,
I
I
don't even
guess
look at it.
because you didn't have one to begin with, you didn't really have a reason.
No,
to be
that's what
like,
I'm saying, but I don't remember ever wanting one.
Okay.
You know, I never thought. I don't even
Yeah, it
remember
was a
thinking
small
like,
enough area.
yeah, and also like you go place to place so much that you just become familiar or wherever. Where like, oh, I gotta go over there. So
That's the game you could just listen to podcast during, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I mean, the
'cause
story itself is inconsequential. Like
Right.
it's like, I mean, there's some funny dialogue, but the Borderlands 2 is definitely where it gets a little bit more story heavy.
Okay, so
Um,
Borderlands 1 is gonna definitely be the good fuck around game for us then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of the dialogue is in text anyway, like the missions, so you can just read it if you really give a shit. But yeah, most of
Borderlands-
it's inconsequential. I've been playing the shit out of that. What is your house burning down?
No, he's
No.
joking.
Yeah,
You've been playing Gang Beasts.
Yeah, I
Such a
have
good
been playing.
Fucking, that's a god. Hey, David, I have a 2-week free trial I found in my copy of Halo 5 before I traded it in, so get Gang Beast.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pick it up on Xbox and we'll fucking
Oh
play. Just
yeah.
tell me
Is it
when you
still
guys
on
are down
sale?
to play.
Any day, just not right now.
Okay. Well,
No, fuck this podcast. We're gonna play
I'll
during
tell
the
you, because
podcast.
I like to stream that game. That's a pretty fun game.
is
But
it still on sale?
no,
No.
Yeah, it's
Well,
$10, whatever.
it's 20.
Yeah, it's $20, whatever.
It's actually 50.
Yeah, so you've been
PayPal me,
playing.
I'll order it for you.
So you've been playing Gang Beasts alone, but then we also played, and that was fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. It would definitely be more fun with more people.
I want a full
which is
game
weird
of
'cause
all of us.
Huh?
I want a game with all of us in it, like a full.
I don't mind playing with other people. I really enjoyed playing by myself, but I would definitely.
I just don't. I don't like people teaming up because our side.
Yeah.
Even though we will team up if we see other people teaming up, we're totally okay with just fucking each other over pretty easily,
Yeah.
like right
Oh,
away.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
fuck that. But whenever we kill ourselves, you see the last two people are like, "Oh, we won." They put their hands in the air and they sit there for like a minute, and we're like, "Oh, all right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to team
Well,
up
then
the
they
rest of the
fight
time."
though.
Yeah, they fight.
Like there's
like a
that one
minute
time
later.
that happened, and we were like, oh shit, what they teamed up or something? And then they went after each other for like a good 3
And the
minutes.
guy that spent like 5 hours breaking all the windows ended up getting thrown through that window.
yeah, dude, thrown through the window.
We played
It's good.
the waves mode, which I think Chris never played. I don't know if Casey ever played,
No.
but
I mean, I knew what it was.
right away they have like an evil demon minion child that just kicked the shit out of all of
That
us.
dressed like Donald Trump.
Yeah, it just like jumped on everyone's faces and like me and Chris had to like double team and take out one of the guys. Casey got fucked over by that guy. We started
Yeah.
over again, and then
Oh,
you
yeah, he
guys
got
died.
fucked
I
up.
had barely lived, and I had to keep like running around this entire map just trying to fuck over anyone. But
Yeah.
I was like, cool. So you guys would get spawned. And as soon as I thought that, this big Hulk motherfucker just walked down the stairs. I'm like, oh no, and I ran.
Right.
Game Beast is great.
Yeah, it's great.
We played a
Phenomenal
little bit
game.
of Overwatch. We played a little bit of Overwatch. I feel like.
Not in the
Yeah,
last
we
week.
played MKX for like.
I guess
10 minutes.
maybe we played a little bit. Yeah,
We
I guess
played-
we played a couple games of Overwatch.
We played MKX for a little bit.
Yeah, MKX, that's a fun game. I haven't played that since 2016.
I'm gonna
But
play
since
that
the
for
last
the story
DLC
mode.
character came out.
I definitely want to play. I wanted to play it specifically just so one, I felt like I didn't waste my purchase for spending $5 and just going immediately to the next one, but also because I want to play the horror characters because those people aren't coming back.
No, but I could see them bringing, like, a lot of people are saying, like, yo, man, Pennywise. I'm like, that's stupid.
You know,
And
Yeah,
then
that
I'm
would be
thinking about it,
fucking
I'm
dumb.
like, yeah, but then I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, but, I mean, Mortal Kombat does stupid, so, I mean,
But it hasn't really done
The
that kind of
Turtles
over the
and
top
Injustice?
stupid in a long time.
Injustice.
Injustice
the
is more
Turtles-
But
stupid
the
than,
Turtles
uh,
make sense. They're comic
Yeah.
book characters originally.
Yeah, originally.
And the
but-
original comics were a lot darker tone than, the ones we've grown to love now.
Sure, but Jason's not a horror, I mean, not a fighter character.
Yeah, he's not a horror character.
I
He's a
mean,
horror-
he did get into
So
a
is
boxing
Bailey.
match, and Jason Goes to Manhattan. So
It barely was a match. A guy going,
it was like
All
One
right.
Punch Man,
Show me
just
what-
fucking horror
Yeah.
movies
knocked that
edition.
motherfucker's head right into a dumpster. It's good. But yeah, no, like, actually, he gets a boxing match in the Friday the 13th NES game, though. Remember when you did
Sure.
playing Punch Out?
Oh yeah,
you guys had a
So-
boxing match in the game when you keep trying to punch these counselors and they just kick the shit out of you nowadays.
In real life.
People got really good at that game now, and now it's really hard for Jason to win,
Yeah,
which is pretty funny.
I'm sure people are really good at.
I
Friday the-
always hated the complaint. Jason's overpowered, man. He's supposed to be overpowered. Like,
He's
fucking
Jason.
Jason Voorhees. Like, what the fuck? He's not even supposed to
Nobody
be
wa-
easy.
Nobody watched Jason Voorhees in the Friday the 13th movies. I guess it's pretty overpowered in those.
Yeah. See, you need to get an
yeah,
Xbox, David, because we play. I'd be down to play all these games.
Sure.
dude, I have
Y'all-
an Xbox. I just
Yeah, you also
Don't.
missed out on that sale though too. So rip.
Oh yeah, that was $5 like
Yeah.
what, a week ago.
Yeah.
Isn't it just $20 now? Though didn't they lower the price?
Yeah, it's $20. It's $20. That's what I was
if
saying.
there's a
Oh, it's-
physical copy, I'm sure I can find it for dirt cheap.
Oh yeah, you could probably find a physical copy for like 15, probably less than the digital.
Right on. Anything else you've been playing?
No, actually,
Alright.
that's not true. No, it is true. Never mind.
All right, David.
Wait,
you're,
is
you're
it?
up.
Hold on. No, I thought I started something on the Switch. I can't remember what it was. I don't have my Switch with me. Oh, I should say I just got a code for that Cook Serve Delicious game.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
so
Right.
I will be playing that eventually. I gotta do a video for it though. It was a review thing. I can't think. I know I started. I started Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. That's what I started on the Switch. It was an old ass game from.
I was gonna say I haven't thought about that in ages.
Yeah, they just re-released it like a couple months ago. I started it again. And I'm just like, yeah, this game's old as fuck. It's just like, weird thing about the Switch version is that they just ported it. It looks pretty much the same, but they added touch controls.
Why?
But the touch controls are just the camera, so you can move the camera everywhere when you. I don't know either.
What's even weird. The point?
I don't know. I don't get many Switch games that add touch controls unless it makes sense, like one of those.
Who's like, using the right thumbstick just isn't good for the camera. I need to completely remove my hand and swipe it around.
Yeah, I guess maybe there's a couple of puzzles where you have to look up, but it's even that you just use the analog stick. I don't really get it. But like when you're in the action, like what the fuck, you go let go of all the action buttons and like drag your finger across it. I don't get it. But no, it's fine. Yeah, it's a 6 out of 10. I remember I really enjoyed that game when I was a kid, but it's a 6 out of 10. It hasn't aged terribly, but I only put about an hour of it though. Anyway, there you go. That's it.
All right, I'm gonna actually grab my Switch to see what I've been playing, so I'm gonna run up there and get that. David,
I didn't even need my Switch. I remembered.
Nah, I buy too much stuff on Switch digitally.
I buy a lot of shit.
All right, David, what are you playing? I'll be right back. Go ahead.
All right, so I'll talk about what I've been playing a little bit then. I've been going back and forth between two games since the last episode. I've been getting slowly back into Heroes of the Storm, which I gave up that game because basically Blizzard fucking doesn't care anymore about it. They're doing some more events for it, trying to get the community to still care about it as much as they can, but I don't know. It's still a fun game to its core. It's still, honestly, I feel strongly that it's the best MOBA on the market. It's just, unfortunately, it doesn't make them the money, so they don't care. Whatever. But I still thoroughly enjoy it. And aside from that, I've also been playing, which also kind of ties into what I picked up recently, Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to get that.
It's actually really good. It's a weird concept. I don't know how familiar you are with the background of the game. Yeah, but it's not like the regular Dragon Ball Z card game.
Right.
It's a long-running arcade game series in Japan where it's like a persistent storyline that's been going on for like the past like 10 some odd years. And the Switch version is kind of like its own microcosm separate to it. Okay. And it's kind of an odd setup. It's like half card game, half RPG hybrid. So you create a team of like up to 6 characters, and each character has its own kind of set of abilities, and every character can have like a billion variations to them. And within those unique team dynamics, there is a kind of almost like tiered engagement stage. So you have like your support area, which is where people heal up and can do links with your other characters, and then there's 3 rows of aggression, and depending where you put people in those rows will determine how much stamina they use and how much they contribute to your team's total damage. And there's just a ton of little nuances to the game, so it's a little weird to get used to at first, but you eventually kind of, as you tinker around with the different teams, you'll find almost basically touch of death combos right from the beginning. And it kind of becomes really easy at that point until you hit a point where it's like, these cards aren't good enough. I need new cards that do touch of death combos. But I don't know. It's been a pretty decent little game. I've been enjoying it. It kind of reaches that TCG itch that I always have. So,
does it have online?
It does have online. Okay. You can do mission modes, which are basically kind of like player created missions. So you can go through and engage in those, or you can do PvP, which the PvP has already devolved into, if you can't win turn 1, don't bother.
That's what I feel like. So wait, you can buy packs in here or no?
No. You buy packs with in-game currency. There's no microtransactions.
Right, so it's all on there. So I feel like, and does it get updated regularly with new cards?
The game just came out,
okay. So
I'm sure it will. But isn't there like a bunch of
there's already been some leaked future cards. So
that's hard for card games. In general, are hard to keep maintained. Like at some point, they're just gonna fall off because either they add too many new cards that validate the old cards, or you can't really get too creative with it because eventually, once one meta rules, that's the rule. Like you're not gonna beat that.
Yeah, speaking of someone that played, I mean, like I played Magic competitively for years. I mean, you're always going to see that on some level, but depending on how the game is designed from its core, you can work around the meta. I mean, that's what I did for a long period of time. But with the way that this game works, is it's all designed around just make the most powerful thing you can. So unless you can create a one-turn win, it's not viable to play online.
Right. Fair enough.
Awesome.
So what else?
Great game.
Anything else?
Nope, I already went over the 2 games I've been playing lately.
Okay.
So
Adrian, what garbage, shitty, terrible Switch games have you been playing?
no, so I grabbed them to see because I bought 2 other games, but
I haven't played them.
no. So the games we played are pretty much mostly good, aside from a little bit of Smash. I'm like almost done with Mario and Rabbids. I'm like a couple levels out, so
I
I
still
should be
need to
done by
finish
next
that.
week. Yeah, I'm doing this because I filled up my 400 gig SD card, so I need to start deleting some stuff on my Switch. But then I realized like, oh, they have the DLC on Mario and Rabbids as well, so I might just end up keeping it and
Donkey
doing
Kong.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also a lot of incentive. Not it doesn't really incentivize you to go back, but when you go through a level, you'll see stuff that you obviously can't get past unless you go
Yeah.
back with your new thing. So I might end up spending a little more time than I thought with on that game. But it's fun. It's I told you last time, but I'm trying to get through that game so I can play Hard West, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to do more XCOM stuff. And yeah, no,
Ah.
I feel like the thing about Mario and Rabbids is I stuck with pretty much like the 3 of the first 4 characters I unlocked. I stuck with Mario, Luigi, and Rabbid Peach. I feel like I've just never been incentivized to like go outside of it because one, your coins don't carry over when you buy weapons. So if you buy a badass weapon for Mario, even though weapons aren't that expensive, you spend it on Mario, or well, I guess Luigi or whoever else, you spend it on them. You don't want to swap them out. But the orbs you do carry over for every character, so you can kind of, as soon as you unlock a character, you can level them the fuck up right away. It sucks though. Fucking Yoshi showed up like there's 4 worlds in there,
Yep.
and Yoshi showed up halfway through the last world. So I'm like, cool. Well, I'm not gonna figure out my game plan for Yoshi at this point, even though I would love to play Yoshi. But yeah, so I stuck with my team. It's been fine though. It gets pretty interesting. Yeah, you can set like little mines out and everything, and it's pretty fun. The character variety is pretty cool too. But yeah, aside from that, nothing really. What'd you buy, Gore?
That's it. What I buy? Wait, hold on. So we waited for you to get the Switch.
No,
so
because I bought
you-
games. I bought 2 games on Switch.
Gotcha. So
Wait,
you just
what-
need that.
What'd you buy?
Well, I'm asking you first.
Yeah, but we waited for you to go get it, so you start.
You were
Yeah, why don't
talking.
you
You didn't
start?
wait for me.
Punk ass. How do you know? Maybe he was just
I
stalling
heard you
until you got back.
I heard you.
No, you didn't.
I had my
You're
headset
a
on.
liar. No, the range isn't that good on that.
It's great.
It started breaking up. I got my
Gore-
games, I guess.
Yeah,
I'll
Gore,
go.
what'd you buy?
I don't know.
All right, Gabe, what'd you buy?
Good talk.
I got. All right, so I bought this because supposedly it was a misprint, because it has a black spine. It's a Switch game, and those have red spines.
All the normal ass font.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, the font. Besides, the only ones that don't are like Has Been Heroes. That's
Which was the
one.
launch title, right?
Yeah, I guess
And
so.
they didn't have
Binding of
that hardware.
Isaac. Binding of
launch
Isaac
title.
doesn't use it also. No, it wasn't a launch title, but
Was
it
it
came
near
out pretty
launch?
soon after.
Yeah.
It was
It was
near
pretty.
launch,
It was
yeah.
pretty
Launch
near.
window.
Yeah. It was like a month later. I think that's it. Nintendo Labo. That's the other one.
So Nintendo's
That one.
like,
I mean, that one uses a regular ass font, but it's a different font. Besides that, anyway, I got this because it was Darksiders. Can you see
Yeah,
it?
it's a misprint.
Yep.
Supposedly because it's a black spine. Everybody's saying it's a misprint. And it's also had a limited run anyway. So I was like, I still have some credit for GameStop, so I got it. And I like this game, so screw it. No reason why to get it.
I heard it
Yeah,
it runs really
supposedly.
well.
I heard it runs well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I heard it runs
Yeah,
really
yeah.
well.
I know you're being sarcastic.
No.
Because a lot of Switch games don't run well. Yeah, no, I want to get. I don't know if I'll play it anytime soon. I've played it before though. So next, GameStop had or is still having a sale going on right now. A really good one too. And I picked up a couple games I wanted to get when they originally came out. First is Deracine, I think it's called.
Oh, I
Which
love
is the-
Deracine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. No, it's not no Japanese anime shit. So don't even worry about it.
Don't even
This
worry.
is. It's just. Well, it's Japanese shit, but not anime shit. It's from Software. Those boys. This is the game that I don't know if you remember. I don't think you even watched the press conference, Adrian. But after the Sony press conference from last year, they teased like we got a new game announcement like right after during their like post show thing. And I was like, okay, I'll watch. And then this happened. And it said From Software. I was like, what the fuck is it? What is this? It could be something big, and it's just some game. Deracine. It's a
I
VR
heard
game.
about that, but I didn't give a fuck.
$10. It was $10. I had to get it. I got Trials Rising. I was gonna say
Oh, yeah?
Fusion.
That's fun.
It was $20. It's one of those kind of new games where they just put in a plastic baggie and
Good stuff.
take all the shit out and say it's new. And I got this. It was only $10 at Microsoft Store, so I just want to add it to the collection. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Yeah, where it's just Wait, oh, is
It's
that an
the
actual
disc.
box?
Yeah, it's with the disc and everything.
Oh, see, mine when I first bought it, it didn't even come with an actual box. It was a
Oh yeah, no, this was after that. This was like,
when they made it
like-
with actual boxes.
yeah, this was a few months ago. Like
Yeah.
I got the one you got too,
Yeah,
where it
that
just
was-
comes
that
with a
was
cardboard thing.
That was
Yeah.
dumb.
It was dumb, but I guess they weren't too ready because it was a game preview game.
And you also
they
got-
weren't too ready.
You also got the Hasbro collection.
Yeah, I don't have it here though. And we mentioned it last week. I just didn't show it.
Interesting.
Yes, maybe.
David, what'd you buy?
All right, so I've gotten 5 games since our last episode.
And remember, you
Dandara.
guys can show off just cool shit too if you guys get some.
Yeah. Show off that
I mean, I
Dragon
usually
Builder.
don't have a lot of shit around me physically, but
For
Oh,
future
wait,
reference,
hold
then,
on.
if you buy something cool, just show it
Hold
off.
on, I forgot to
Gotcha.
show. I got Game of Thrones Oreos.
Hell yeah! What?
Beautiful.
Regular Oreos?
You want to see one?
Don't open it.
It's rare. Sorry. I already ate like half of them. Here you go.
Gotta be
Here's
like
a-
those
here's-
Pepsi collectors.
Look
Like,
at this.
hold
Oh,
on to
that's
the
cool.
bottle
They
for a million
actually
years.
made it look like that. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's kind of nifty.
Dude, the fucking the triple stuffed Oreos. Have you had those?
No, why would anyone get
They're
those?
like-
Here, I can
Four-
just make one right now.
They're like 400 calories per cookie.
That's
Hell yeah,
disgusting.
baby! I need to die soon.
That's like actually alarming.
Let's see if is there anyone? This is the what's the 3-headed dragon from Game of Thrones? What's that sigil? Is that like
Dionysus. I don't fucking know.
Dionysus?
Dionysus.
I'm assuming it's Daenerys, but what's her Targaryen? There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I can't.
Di-
Yeah, we need to get
Dionysus.
we need to get a refresher on Game of Thrones. That happened this weekend.
Jon Snorer.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
So I'm gonna feel after a 2-hour episode is dumb.
It's not gonna be 2 hours. They already confirmed it's like 80-minute episodes, right?
Right.
Sad.
All right.
I wanted them to be like 4 hours long, but no.
Every episode forever.
No, they just air one giant 7-hour episode.
If they
that's the
if they
entire
aired a
season.
7-hour, dude, I'd be so down. I would just
Yo.
fucking I'd buy so much junk food. I'm just like, I'm not fucking moving for the next
Yo.
7 goddamn hours.
That would be the worst to edit a reaction for them. It's,
You know what though?
like,
First one,
it's down to 10 minutes.
first one out, fucking get so many views.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah,
right,
I
Dave.
mean, that's what I did with the last one. I would edit them down to 10 minutes and stuff. So I'd probably do that this year too.
All right,
Uh,
David.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I picked up this week Dandara. She Remembered Caterpillars, Steel Rats, Tenenberg, and as we were kind of talking about a moment ago, Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission.
All right, I'm sorry. She remembered what?
She Remembered Caterpillars.
Is that the sequel to I Want to Eat Your Pancreas?
Yes.
Have you heard of that movie?
No.
Oh? Oh my god. Every time I went to a theater, they would have like the Fathom events. It's an anime, obviously, with a title like that. And they would have this movie about a girl that has pancreatic cancer. So it's like, oh, that's sad and stuff. And then the title is literally I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I'm like, come on. Like, really? Like you got me. I was gonna watch your movie and then you call it that. And I'm like,
No, fuck that. That title makes it more interesting.
if he doesn't eat the pancreas at the end of the movie, then I'm done.
No, that's how it starts.
Oh, hell yeah. And then she gets better. It's so the whole movie's like, I don't even know. She's
She eats
fine.
the pancreatic cancer. Exactly.
Eats it like Kali Ma.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's it.
Yeah, that's what
Cool.
I got this past
But
week.
caterpillars. I want to. What was the other one? The other four.
What's
Yes.
the can of
Hey,
worms?
what's that behind you? Actually, I've been wanting to know.
Oh, that's my Vetrix.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I was gonna have because I have over to my left most of my consoles set up, but the problem is that I have too many. So I was going to put a kind of like wire shelf back there to have all the others. The problem is that the way that my house is set up is the floor in my bedroom all slants inwards. So when I got the shelf set up, everything was tipping over. So I wasn't gonna risk that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
actually,
relate,
see
bro.
if I
Yeah,
can
man.
get a decent view on that there.
It's like the
Hey,
Leaning
every
Tower.
episode-
It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa in his room. You see everything's all like that.
Dude, I love every episode so far has a one shot where he takes his POV shit.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Falls. Uh-oh. There you
You,
go. He's good.
you hear his computer
Fine.
tower fall. Oh,
I saw a GameCube.
Yeah, over there is my Retro Freak, my Wii U, my 360, PS4, Wonder Boy, goddamn, Wonder Swan, 3DS, my C64 Mini, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, my Vita, my GameCube,
Vito.
my PS2, PS3, Xbox One, my TurboGrafx.
yeah, but
Duo.
where's your girlfriend?
Not here tonight. There's my PS1, my N64, Xbox.
Couldn't
and
quite
my
collect
Xbox.
that.
Working
That was
on
rare. I'm the last one to be talking. That's why I don't make the girlfriend jokes.
Yeah.
As I have a bunch of dumb shit in the background. Any name anything. Just, I got
anything.
I got a GameCube in the box.
Yeah, you
somewhere.
got a Lego version of Logan in the background.
Wait, why do you have
Well,
your
that's-
GameCube in a box?
Because the box is cool. I have like 4
Gore's the
GameCubes.
kind of guy that will trade a game to GameStop but keep the box. He's that guy.
Hell yeah.
What a
You
piece
never
of
know when you find the game loose later. And also, that's mine. Fuck you.
I really can't wait for GameStop to when they realize I'm not. What if they just stop? We have to start lowering your value if you don't have the box.
I'd be like, fuck you. Give me money.
Give me money.
Give me money. No, they wouldn't
Out
do
of
that.
curiosity, do you have one of the older models that has the digital and analog video both out, or is it one of the newer ones that just has digital out?
I actually never checked. That's a good question because I knew that, but
Good
I never
question.
checked it. I bought it at a yard sale a few months ago.
You should
never
double check, because if you're curious, I mean, I ended up getting the HDMI adapter for mine a while back, and it works beautifully.
Oh, okay, cool. I
It
don't
was
play. old-
$150, but
Oh, that's not cool. Oh no.
honestly, for me, it was worth it just because fucking Lost Kingdoms and Odama, fucking love those games. So I'm a sucker for playing those.
I like Odama.
Odama,
They should bring
yeah.
that back.
Yeah, to bring it
Dude,
back.
fucking, I
With
did-
the old GameCube, give
That'd
us
be
an
the
adapter on the
weirdest
Switch.
shit to bring back.
Odama 2. Dude.
Dumbass.
I'd get
all
hyped
over
if they showed that
Odama 2.
during Nintendo Direct.
They could use like the instead of voice, they could use the stupid ass HD Rumble for something. You bounce the
Make a fucking
pinball.
Labo kit out of it. An actual
Dude,
that's a
Labo,
better
Odama.
idea. Yeah, Labo is hurting right now. You know what would really make it sell? Odama kit.
I'm surprised they added
Let's go.
VR to that. I feel like Labo didn't even sell well to begin with.
No, that's why they added VR to it, so it'd sell better.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because that's what I've always
Cheap
wanted
VR.
is to wear my Switch on my face.
I can't wait to see all those kids that fall down and break their Switch head first. Great.
I like how
That's good.
look how elegant it looks. Like you see someone with cardboard looking at a Switch like this, and you see someone with a PSVR, you're like, oh, that one looks infinitely cooler.
You know, remember that one magazine ad where it was just the guy going, well, he had the
I
helmet
miss
on.
I miss
Can't wait to
old
see that
magazine
tomorrow.
ads for games where it was like the most sexist. It was like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? And you look at hindsight, it just like, no, but they had some weird ones too. Like the guy with his the guy with the wavebird, he was sitting on the toilet and he was like, play wherever.
Wherever. Yeah, okay. You
I
have to bring a
miss how
TV.
weird and fucking stupid those were, cause man, I'm surprised they ever worked.
They're pretty stupid. Yeah, actually, AVGN does a really good bit about that in his Nintendo Power video where he goes through like
really?
the weird ass ads. He's just like, there's one where it's just like toenail clippings. Like, what the fuck? He's like, it's in a jar. And there was one day he stapled shut because it was so gross.
They,
So he-
Oh yes, I remember
Yeah,
watching
remember that?
He was talking about the Earthbound one there with the
Yeah.
scratch sniff on it. Yeah.
there
Stinky.
was that. Then Sony used to do all those fucking weird advertisements too. Remember, like
Yeah, for like the
the
PSP,
doll
they
for the
did.
PS3. That's the famous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course the oh, no, yeah, that's the same one. I mean, I'm mixing them up because I'm thinking of the doll, but I'm thinking, wasn't there like a bunch of those PS3 ads that were just
The
strange?
PS3 ads were fucking
Yeah.
weird.
Who directed it again? Was it David
David Lynch.
Fincher? David Lynch. It wasn't David
I
Lynch.
was
Was
it.
I thought
Dude,
they
I
like
would
took,
not be surprised if David Lynch fucking directed
Jordan
I
that.
thought
Peele.
either that or they were inspired by that.
I'm sure they were inspired.
Because that's very David Lynch.
Yeah.
Like, and I've been
Some more research and
rewatching Twin Peaks to finally get around to watching the new season. God damn, I forgot how much I love that show.
Yeah, I need to do that too. I need to rewatch that because I only watched like half of the second season because I really didn't like it. This was years ago, so I need to rewatch the first season and then watch all of second season. I heard the third season doesn't really delve deep into the second season that much from what I've heard, but I still need to watch it, and I need to watch the movie too. Anyway,
Yeah. Firewalk with Me was all right, but
yeah, it was weird. It was.
All right.
I mean, the whole show's weird, but it's even weird for Twin Peaks. It's,
So, I bought on Switch.
oh yeah, finally, you guys show us.
I bought Tardy.
How you call me?
That was the like little adventure game, I guess. I heard.
Oh
there
yeah,
was-
I just saw that on the shop.
I heard that was neat. I bought the first tree. I heard that was cool too. That was a good. I heard that was actually like a really good like one of the short story kind of games. That's on limited run now, so I might look into that if I like the game enough. So GameStop had that sale, and so I took advantage of that. I bought fucking way too many pops, which I'm actively not trying to buy pops, but
You
pretty
bought
good
the
deals going on.
Avengers ones.
I bought a lot of fucking pops.
You bought the Avengers ones, watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoilers. I
So, yeah, no, they had the buy three get one.
Yeah.
I went to go pick up one, and then I went back because
I bought 15.
well, I bought a lot. I went back because I pre-ordered the Farrah one, which I'll show off now. That's the Farrah action one where she's doing like her little rocket pose. I pre-ordered that, and at that point that covers one of them. And then they had another one that I wanted, which was the Ant-Man in the
Ant-Man!
Quantum Realm suit. So I got
Yeah.
that, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just get one more, right? I saw I saw online they had Thor, and I actually don't have Thor, even though I have everyone else from Ragnarok except for Thor. And so I was like, yeah, I'll just get that. And then the guy's like, sorry, we're holding it for someone. I bought the other one. I was like, fuck. So I'm like looking around there forever. And then when I came back up, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I ended up grabbing our boy, the shit talker
wow.
extreme.
Come on, man. Thanos.
Yeah, because I
Thanos with Thor.
yeah, I got a cool Thanos thing coming up here in on the next episode, I think. And then I was looking around for another one, so I ended up grabbing our boy.
Hanzo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good old Hanzorio.
So yeah, I grabbed that guy, and then the guy when I walked up with four pops, yeah, it's a good looking pop too.
Of course.
when I-
It's Hanzo.
When I walked up there, the guy's like, you know what? And he looked at things like, this guy's been holding this door for like 4 days. You're good, man. So I got Thor.
Uh,
Hell yeah. And that's all the stuff I got there. So I got 5. Yeah, I got 5, and I guess because I pre-ordered Farrah, that counted towards the free ones. So I got all those. I got all 5 of those for $20 after the pre-order, so that wasn't bad.
I thought it was 3 for 1. How the hell did you get 5?
I don't know. He just kept discounting shit. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I ain't complaining.
All right.
Um,
Can I get one more? 3 for 3.
Yeah, and then the day before I went and got the gold Ant-Man.
Oh no, I don't like the gold. Though.
I don't either, but I like Ant-Man.
Yeah.
like-
if you take it out of the box and you put it up, people be like, "What the hell is that?"
You know, and speaking
Supposed
of
to
how
be
much,
Ant-Man.
and speaking of how much I like Ant-Man,
Oh shit!
That's pretty sweet.
Now wait, that means your head will shrink though.
it's
you don't have the
got the
font.
lights on the side.
That's pretty cool. Does it change your voice? Not that
I
Ant-Man
don't
has
think
a
so.
different voice.
Yeah. The back is really weird though. So this is when I went to go pick up that gold Ant-Man. I'm walking up there, and I see this underneath. I see the box underneath like some jacket. Like obviously, the GameStop's so fucking crowded these days that you just see they just pile shit behind shit.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
saw underneath the jacket, I saw an Ant-Man helmet. And I've always wanted an Ant-Man helmet. Like I've actually like been looking around for even cheap ones. I just always wanted one. And I'm just like right there. I had fucking gold ass Ant-Man right there. I'm like, is that an Ant-Man helmet? He goes, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. He's like, it's $100. I don't know why they trying to stop me from that. I was like, I'll take it. I'll
It's
buy it.
$100. You sure you don't want this Thanos helmet? No, I want
He was
that
trying. He
Ant-Man.
immediately when he saw that, he started trying to sell me everything else because like, oh fuck, this guy just impulse bought an Ant-Man helmet.
This guy bought a dumbass helmet.
I still had like $60 or $70 in credit left over from that trade and stuff though.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, fuck it, so I'll buy that.
Alright.
Yeah, because I've always wanted an Ant-Man helmet. I was like, hell yeah. And then so they had the Captain America shield, and I
Yep.
went to go trade in more stuff since then. So I have like $50 or $60 in credit now. So I think there's a sale on the 14th where if you buy $100 worth of collectibles, it takes out 25%. So
Okay.
I'm gonna just put the shield in my cart and take off that price and use my credit. So it should only come like 30-40 bucks, I think. So I'll probably get the shield as well. But
Good for you. I'm glad you got a bunch of.
we were
Dust.
talking, yeah, a bunch of bullshit.
I call everything dust because that's what it will be one day.
When Thanos comes
Just
here.
like us. Yeah.
Yeah,
when
but at least
Thanos
it looks
wins.
cool. I was talking to the
Thanos wins
guys.
for the second time.
I was talking to the guys about that, and which also the guy that sold me the helmet and the pops, he has the Thor hammer, which
Right.
I really want now too. But I also
Which one? The hammer or the Stormbreaker?
Mjolnir. I don't know. Do they have Stormbreaker replicas?
I don't know.
I don't think so. They have the replica for the Mjolnir though. But yeah, one of the guys talking, they're like, hey, and we were talking about if we got the endgame tickets or not, and one guy's like, yeah, dude, it fucking sucked. I had to buy 27 tickets for everyone.
What?
I'm like,
Why'd
probably,
you have to do that?
and I asked him, and because he's like, I was like, so what time did you get? He's like, I got it on Thursday, like at 10 p.m. I was like, hell yeah, that's still worth it. He's like, yeah, I had to buy 27 tickets. And I was like, you know
27
what?
tickets.
Yeah, for him and everyone. But I was like, you know what? That's a dope ass screening right there because you're gonna have literally all your friends hanging out with you just watching this fucking movie. I'm like, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
You're gonna hear a lot of oh my god,
Oh my
Dude,
god, they killed Ant-Man again.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, I don't know why. Again.
He squeezed his butt cheeks and killed Ant-Man. He's going up his ass.
I'm upset that that's a meme now because I feel like that was the first joke initially that we all thought of
Yeah.
like right
Oh,
away.
I said he would go up his dick hole. To be fair, I don't
Which
know
is
why I went
it's
from
more
there,
brutal,
but-
I think.
Huh?
I think his dick hole is more brutal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's more straight and narrow because Thanos. I don't
You know,
the
you know
curve.
he's rock hard when he's killing these guys.
Yeah, he's rock.
Dude, when he fucking smacked the shit out of Captain America, he was just fucking full mass, dude.
I think he hit him with his dick.
Yeah, yeah, they didn't. He punched him, but fucking just the camera turned around at Scarlet Witch, and he was just background just fucking blam.
I would love if there's the scene where he has like both fists out and there's no Infinity Gauntlet and they're like, "Where's it?"
It's just fucking sitting
It's
on his dick.
Yeah, yeah. I hope when they just teleport in on Thanos, they look and he's like, huh, and he turns around and gauntlets.
You see him like leaning back and he's just spinning it around on top of it.
Dude, he deserves it.
He deserves a giant dick.
He deserves it.
Good job, Thanos.
All right, but yeah, so that's
Like,
all.
massacred half of everything, and everybody's like,
Good.
"Yeah, Thanos, you're a good boy."
All right, so that's what we bought.
Yeah,
So
mainly Funko Pops.
I've
actually-
actively been trying to like downsize my pops, but I collect for Ant-Man. I have all the Thor shit now. Thanos, I'm gonna have pretty much just a fucking shelf for Thanos eventually. Whenever I move and get into like a different place and I can put more shelves out, I'm gonna put the gauntlet, the pops. I have like fucking 3 different gauntlet things. I have a gauntlet mug, a gauntlet the thing you put on your arm that's also a drink. Have you guys seen that? I don't know if I showed you guys that. They were selling that at Disneyland, right? And apparently there was so I saw that they had that, right? And immediately I went on Google. I was like, I need to buy it. I'm just gonna buy it immediately. I saw it. I'm like, I'm sold. I saw it on eBay from like a Chinese seller for like 16 bucks. I'm like, all right, cool. So I bought that. I took a picture of it, and I had a friend message me like, "How'd you get that?" I was like, "I just found it on eBay for like 16 bucks." She was like, "I waited at Disneyland for 4 hours for that. I couldn't buy it." I was like, "Well, that was your first mistake." I
Wow,
don't
you
know.
wasted your Disney
Yeah,
trip.
you wasted
dummy.
4 hours at Disneyland and didn't buy it. I'm
Dude,
sure if you
I
did buy it,
wasted hours at Disneyland to get a fucking thing I could buy for 15 bucks online, I'd be pissed.
yeah, well, she didn't know it was for $50 online, so I probably should have said that. But
I would have looked first.
right, well, I mean, to be fair, if it was debuting there, I'm sure that she would have thought that they were gonna go on eBay for scalping prices.
Yeah, I guess, but they didn't. So she's stupid still.
No, I'm just chilling here with my fucking gauntlet.
Yeah,
just telling me to drink it. Yeah,
looking like Shazam on the poster.
with the gauntlet.
Sucking. Yeah, well, except with a gauntlet.
All right, guys. So
All right, let's talk about video games now.
by popular request, we're moving the trivia game to right now.
All right.
So I still don't have a name for this. I'll think of a name probably next week.
Game.
Yeah, game. Because we need a topic called bullshit and a topic called game.
Bullshit? Game.
So if you guys are tuning in for the first time right now, this is a trivia game. Or if you guys didn't get to the end of the fucking 2-hour fucking podcast last week, this is a trivia game I got where I asked both David and Gore to give me like 20 franchises, and I might not use them. I might use them. Some of you guys don't tell each other this, but you guys definitely have some franchises that cross over. So don't let them know that. Yeah.
Right,
so don't let them
surprising.
know. Don't let them know that you know that franchise too, because maybe you'll steal something.
Teleray Iris or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
Maybe you guys might
I'm
steal
sure
something.
both of us put Shower with Your Dad Simulator on there.
I didn't actually.
So
that'd be the easiest question. What do you do in the game?
what parent do you shower with?
Which dad?
All right, but yeah, so you guys have some crossover franchise that don't tell you guys if you guys have it, because maybe you'll be able to steal it. Maybe a week I'll just throw you guys a full week of trivia, which is just that franchise. Who knows? I might even ask you for other stuff, because some of you guys had some vague ass shit that I'm not gonna know about.
I'm just gonna say one thing.
All right.
That
One
I was
thing.
running out of things that I was well versed in.
Dude, you know what? I got that vibe from you because I was looking. I was like, you know that franchise that well.
Well,
All
there's
right.
actually, I assure you, there's a couple there that you will think I don't know, and you are correct. So
Yeah.
it's,
I specifically your
And when I
final
say a
one,
couple, I mean
your
like 90%
final
of the list.
franchise, the final one on your list. I don't understand how to interpret that, but all right.
I don't remember what it was, but okay.
Maybe we'll get to it one week, and you'll be like, why did I do that?
Or I'll
And
just
I'll
go on
admit,
Facebook and go to.
Some of the ones I gave you, I regret giving you just because of how big those franchises are. It's like, oh fuck, there's like
Ask
80
you
billion
anything.
games you could be asking me about.
Right.
Oh, yeah, what's the size of the Witcher's dick? Like,
Fucking 3 inches.
Whoa.
hell yeah.
All right.
He makes it
So
work.
this time I'm doing it this way. I'm giving you guys 3 different questions in succeeding difficulty, in which again the other person can steal if they know that. So right now the standings at Chris is at half a point, and David's at a point and a half.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
1 point differential right now. We'll start with David though.
All right.
David, your franchise right now is Silent Hill.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I want you to name me each of the Silent Hill installments.
Oh, I could have did that.
Are we counting the arcade games or
No, all the main franchise games.
main
None of the
franchise
mobile games, none of that shit. We're talking about
Okay.
the mainline games. And it looks like
Alright,
you better get
so-
it because Chris looks like he's ready to steal that shit.
Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4 The Room, Downpour, Shattered Memories, fucking the HD collection.
No, I'm not counting that one.
All right, not counting that one. All right, then in that case, then fuck, what was that other terribly disappointing one that came out?
I'm gonna count you down.
I know what it's called.
I'm gonna give you a minute
Uh,
starting
fuck.
now.
What came after Downpour? Fuck.
Hey, you can't look. Fuck you, Chris.
I'm
Get over here. Get over here.
I'm giving him a hint.
No,
Shit.
you can't. No, you can't look.
I want to give him a hint.
No,
This is a good hint.
no.
All right, I'll wait until mine.
No.
then.
No, because you're
Fuck.
gonna steal it. Don't give him a hint.
What was the other? God damn
I'll-
it.
I'll show
No.
it when it's me.
I don't want you guys to do it. I just want you to get.
Fuck my ass. What was the other shitty one after Downpour?
It was before Downpour.
It was before Downpour? All right.
Your competition giving you hints, man.
I'm a good guy. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna tell you this. There's actually 2 that you're missing.
There's 2 that I'm missing?
Yep.
Is one of the other ones like one of the Wii or PSP ones?
Yes.
Shit.
I know the other
The Wii one.
You got 10 seconds.
Fuck, I can't remember it right now.
All right, we're done.
All right.
Christopher
All right. Well, the one you were
Henderson.
missing was the one you were missing was Silent Hill Homecoming, right?
Yes,
Yep.
Homecoming.
All right, and
And
then
the other one he was missing was Origin.
all right,
Yes,
Chris,
that
you
one.
have successfully stolen that. So now we are at dead even points. 1/2, 1/2. All
Hell
right,
yeah. Got a half and a 1.
all right. Raising difficulty up, so that might suck for
Oh.
you.
What?
Um,
That-
So
that for me.
no,
What was
for
that?
David.
Okay.
Now I want you, and I'll remind you of each game to name the year that each game came out.
Oh, fuck you.
So Silent Hill 1, what year did that come out? The second you mess up on one, this question's over.
I don't know this one, so I'm fucked. I'll just tell you right now. I know a couple of them, but I'm
I
not gonna be.
want to say 96.
I mean, you know what? Go through each of them, and I'm gonna write them down next to it, and I'll tell you how many you got wrong. So
All
you put
right.
96 for that, and then what
Don't-
about
don't
for
tell them
Silent
which
Hill
ones are
2?
right. I'm
I
sorry.
want to say Silent Hill 1 was 96. Silent Hill 2 was 03.
Okay. Silent Hill
3
3.
was 04.
Okay.
So I think there wasn't that much of a gap between them.
4.
Then 4, I think, was 06 or 07. I'm
Yeah,
going to
give
go
me a
with
year.
07.
All right. So you wait. So you put Silent Hill 4 at 07.
Yeah, I want to put it around there.
Okay. Now Origins.
Origins, I want to say that was... Oh, fuck, when did that even come out? Want to say that one was around 08.
Okay. Homecoming.
Homecoming would have been around 2013.
Okay. Shattered Memories.
Shattered Memories would have been, I want to say 14.
Okay, and then you have Downpour now.
Downpour, I think, was 16. No, we're getting way too far. Fuck. Was there even that much of a gap of them? That one may have been 14.
14. All right. You want to know how you did?
Terribly.
Yeah, you didn't get a single one right.
I was about to say I don't think any of this is right.
Nope,
No.
you didn't get a single
Alright, can I
goddamn
do it?
one right. In fact, you told me that Shattered Memories, the Wii game, came out in 2014.
Oh shit, that's right. Shattered Memories
It
was
came
the
out on
Wii game.
PS2 also.
So,
All right,
all
can I say? Can I do it?
right. So Silent Hill 99. Oh,
Wait, no,
sorry.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
I get a chance.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I gave you the
What
first
the
one.
fuck?
You gotta
I
get the
was
rest of
gonna
them right.
say 99 too. So.
All right, whatever.
All right, fine. All right, don't count that one then.
That doesn't matter. You're
Um,
good. You're good. So you still gotta get the rest
all right,
of them.
All right, Silent Hill 2, 2001.
Okay.
Silent Hill 3, 2003.
Okay.
Silent Hill 4, I think that was exactly like right after. I think that's 2004.
Okay.
That's a 2003 for Silent Hill 3, right?
Right.
Okay. What would be right after that one? I guess that would be Origin.
Mhm.
2007.
Okay. Remember, you gotta get all of them right for it to be a point. There's no half points here.
So I'm assuming I already got one wrong. Homecoming 2008.
Okay.
Downpour is right after that, right? Or is it Shattered Memories? Shattered Memories.
Shattered Memories is after
Uh,
Homecoming.
Okay, so Shattered Memories is 2010.
Okay.
And then Downpour 2012?
All right. You wanna know how you did?
Sure.
You got one wrong.
Which one?
Wow, seriously?
You got Shattered Memories at 10. That was 2009.
It was 2009.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? The
2000.
PS2 version came out in 2010.
Yeah, we're talking about the Wii version.
I
So
have-
you had
I
them
have-
all down until you got Shattered Memories, and you
God
said,
damn,
yeah, I thought
that's
you almost
really
had
good,
that
man.
too because you said Homecoming or Shattered Memories came out after Homecoming. I was like, oh shit, he's got this then.
Now, if you ask me a lore question, I'd be fucked.
No,
Wait,
that's-
you
I
asked
know,
me
I know,
release
I know,
date.
you know dates.
I'm pretty good with release dates, yeah.
Yeah.
For movies and
That was
games.
impressive, not gonna lie.
Unfortunately,
Thank you.
your question does not have anything to do with release dates.
All right, now let me put my phone away with all the answers.
All right, now final.
I swear I didn't cheat.
No, I know. Well, if you cheat, you would have got the
I
point.
would have
right.
got them all right.
You're like, maybe I'll just be off a date that way.
I'll
I
get
look
one
really
wrong
smart.
So they don't think
yeah.
I cheated.
All right.
And then I'll admit I cheated.
All right. Final question. How many different
go.
developer studios worked on the mainline franchises?
Like in total, or
Yes, over
You
the
have to
course
name
of
them
all
all?
the games, how many different developer companies worked on Silent Hill? Bonus bonus, and I'll give you the rare bonus point, which I don't normally offer. So this isn't a regular thing. If you can name each of these, which I know you can't,
Nope.
you'll get a point. I never heard of I never heard of at least one of these, so you're definitely not getting that.
I'm gonna say 5.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You got it. That was 5 different
Yeah.
studios who worked
say
on
4 or
Silent
5.
Hill.
Because I think the first 3 were all developed by the same people, right?
Yep.
First 4.
4.
Oh, 4.
Oh,
I
'cause
didn't
at
realize
4,
they
everybody-
did the room.
So they
Yeah.
called it. Well, I guess it might be a technicality. They called it Team Silent, worked on Silent Hill, but that was Konami Computer Entertainment Tokyo, which worked
Yeah.
on Silent Hills 1 through 4. And Climax Action worked on Origins. Double Helix worked on Homecoming. Climax Studios worked on Shattered Memories, and Vatra Games worked on Downpour.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming the people that made Downpour are not around anymore.
I've never heard of Vatra, so I wager that's correct.
Probably right.
Well,
yeah.
they should also not be around after Downpour. But
All right. So David,
I'm
you
just
pulled
kidding.
you
I'm
pulled
kidding. I
back.
bet they're great people. I
You-
hope they have jobs.
David, you pulled back after almost losing that, so you're now at 2.5 points. Gore,
Fuck
you're
yeah.
at 1.5. Gore,
That's fun.
your franchise, Mass Effect.
Oh no. I hope it's not Mass Effect 1 question.
It's a
Fuck you,
series
Mass Effect was
question,
the best.
and
I
we're not
never
including
played it, though.
Andromeda. No Andromeda. It is
Okay,
Mass
yeah, I
Effect
didn't
1
play
through
that
3.
either.
Yeah. So Mass Effect 1 through 3. How many DLC squad mates were there in total?
For all of the games?
All the games total.
All right. Well, Mass Effect 1, I don't think there was any DLC characters. I could be wrong though. I don't even know if there was DLC for Mass Effect 1.
There was.
There was, but I don't think there was characters. There might have been. I don't remember. All right. So, do you want me to name them or just tell you a number?
Tell me number. You get bonus points if you name them all, but
Okay. So you had Saeed, right? That's his name.
Zaid, that's one of them.
Saeed. You had Kasumi.
Okay.
You had, what was the freaking guys from the Prothean guy from the third one? I cannot remember his name. What was his name? Jalak? Was it like it started with J? Right?
Those are the J. I'll give you that.
Okay, that's what I thought. I can't. Jalen? Jarrett?
It ain't a normal name.
John Cena.
John Cena. Jared Fogle.
Okay. So are you
wait.
settled at 3?
No. Let me think again, because I was just trying. I remembered
You're
him.
doing the ones you name?
Yeah, I was just thinking
Okay.
about the ones I could name, except I couldn't name that guy. So, is there somebody else I'm missing? Kasumi, Zaid. I'll just say 3.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right. You tied it back up.
All
3
right.
characters. The final character
right.
name was Javik.
Javik.
All
There
right.
you
So
go.
we are
I said-
tied
I
at
said Jolly Eater.
we're tied at 2.5 points per. All right.
Okay.
Next question
Yeah,
is
because I was thinking like there was definitely no characters from Mass Effect 1 that were DLC.
No, it was mostly just all like suit DLC and shit like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
so
All right. We go.
you want both parts of the question right now so you can tackle it all at once, or do you want just one part and then do the next one after that?
Do one part each
Okay,
because I'm
so-
confused.
Second level. Don't name. Count out each mainline DLC for Mass Effect 1 through 3. How many were there?
Well, I don't
And
remember.
you might
any
want to.
DLC
You might
from
want
Mass-
not want to
I know-
name them.
So I'm assuming the second part is you want me to name them.
I want you to name them, which I know you suck at.
Yeah. Well. All right. So you said mainline.
Mainline. So I ain't talking any.
can't-
I'm not talking about any of that like, you get 4 guns pack or whatever.
I get
I'm
what you
talking like
mean, but I
main
don't-
missions.
I don't even know if Mass Effect 1 had any of those DLC, so I'm fucked there.
I'll give you a hint. It does.
I figured. All right. Well, I'm gonna just do 2 and 3. Even though I don't know all those either. Kasumi Stolen Memory? Is that what it's
I
called?
mean, if you want to name them out, remember that's the second part.
Oh, number and then name them
I'm
out?
telling you to count me out how many DLCs there are. Next part's gonna be naming them.
Okay.
So I mean, if that way, if you don't want to give away a couple points,
I'm gonna say there's only one in the first Mass Effect.
I'll help
That's
you count it
probably
out.
not true.
I'll help you count it out. That way you can keep track of it without having to overthink it. So you
Okay.
think
I'm
one
gonna
in
say
Mass
there's
Effect 1.
one for Mass Effect 1.
Okay.
It's probably not. It's probably 2 or 3 or 18. I don't fucking know. But I didn't play Mass Effect 1. So I shouldn't have put that on the franchise list. But I thought you would give me pity because you knew I played only 2 and 3.
I thought you played 1.
I told you many times I never did.
Oh, I thought you were one of the people that gave me shit for that.
No, I
Oh.
would never give you shit for that.
All right, well, but even so, I think I would actually nailed at least one of them because I've seen this DLC named a lot.
It's not a. It's all right. I'm gonna say 1.
Okay,
For
you
Mass
got one
Effect
for
1.
Mass Effect 1. How many for Mass Effect 2?
I think there was like, wasn't there like 4? I think or something like
You gonna
that.
go with
Wasn't
4?
there like? All right, you had the
Don't
one
name
right
'em.
before Mass. Well, I'm not naming them right now. I'm because I'm still doing the numbers. Well, I'm trying to figure it out in my brain. All right,
Okay.
you had the 2 DLC characters. Then you had the Arrival. Was it called Arrival?
I mean, don't name
you
them.
know, I'm gonna name them in a minute. I have to get the numbers first.
I'm telling you not
I'm
to
gonna
name
say
them
there's-
because
I'm gonna say-
David can steal. Remember that.
All right, I'm gonna say 4 for Mass Effect 2, and then I'm gonna say 3 for Mass Effect 3. Hey, wait, does that include the extended
No,
cut? That,
no, this is all
okay.
mainline
Let's say
DLC that
3.
you're buying, and
Right, you're buying.
granted, I will
Which
say that
means-
I will
does that
say
count
I will
Javik?
say no. So I was gonna say, well, I'm gonna count mainline as in because you also don't pay for Zaid. Zaid was free, but I'm
Oh,
counting
okay.
Zaid. So mainline DLC where you're getting something of substance, not some lame ass
You
guns.
still have to pay him. Because if you didn't get the Mass Effect 2 online pass, you would have to pay for them. Same thing
Right.
for Mass Effect 3.
Right, but you
would
know
have
what
to
I
pay
mean.
for Javik. I'd say 3 for Mass Effect 3. I know it had the Citadel DLC, which is my favorite. You had the Javik one, and I think there was another one
Okay.
that wasn't that great.
All right.
Not sure. Okay, so did you want to tell me how wrong I am for the first part before I get to the second one?
Give me 1 second to double check something really
I said 1,
quick.
4, and 3, which is not right. I already know.
All right. So I'm just double checking because one of them was actually I don't even remember one of them, even though I'm sure I played it. So I'll count you them out, so that way all you have to do is
Yeah,
name
you don't
them.
need to tell me because I think I know to name a lot of them. But...
Mass Effect 1 has 2 DLCs.
Okay. So.
You didn't give me a chance to steal.
Oh shit. All right.
Well, I do know the names.
David,
of a
go
lot
ahead.
of them, but
How many are there
Go ahead.
total?
All right, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to say 3 for the second one and 4 for the third.
That's wrong.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so both those
Is
are
it-
wrong. So I'll count these out now.
But how close?
Mass Effect 1 has 2. You named
Okay.
1. Mass Effect 1. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 has 2. You named 1. You said 3 for Mass Effect 2. There's actually 5 for Mass Effect 2.
5.
Oh, wow. Shit.
And Mass Effect
I
3
know
has 4, and you said 3.
Okay. Well, shit.
All right.
Uh,
Last part. Crank it
yeah.
up difficulty. Name each DLC.
I feel like mine was way harder. Name each one. I can't name the Mass Effect ones because the Mass Effect 1 ones because I can't. I didn't even know there was 2. Let alone 1.
You'll know one of them. You'll know one of them for sure when they say it.
Probably.
You'll probably remember the other one, but not you wouldn't have probably gotten it.
I'll just name all the ones off I remember.
Name all the ones you know, and I'll say how many are left.
Okay, Mass Effect 2. You had Kasumi's Stolen Memory. That's.
Okay.
I don't know what the Zaid one's called. Zaid's Party
I'll tell you-
Adventures. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give you that because it's their name colon and it gets subtitle.
Yeah.
So it's Zaid, the Price of Revenge.
Yeah,
So-
I don't. I didn't even play the Zaid one because
Right.
I didn't have.
Also, I gotta not name them off because David's ready to steal. Look at that face.
Okay, yeah.
I'll think it is steal.
Look at those eyes.
All right, so I'll give you
so-
that one just because that one was a weird one.
Okay, all right. So Kasumi, Zaid, Shadow Broker. The I think it's just called Shadow Broker, right?
No,
Liara's
but
Shadow Broker
no,
person.
I'll give
The-
it to you, but that's not the complete title of it.
Shadow. No, all right. Give me a second then.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow Broker of the Colossus. Yeah. Oh my God. Shadow Broker the Hedgehog.
You're good. You can move on from that.
Okay. You said 5 for Mass Effect 2. Jesus.
You're missing.
You had the
2 more.
Arrival DLC,
Okay.
right? Right?
Yeah.
Is that what it's
You want me to
called?
list you off if you're right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Because I know the Arrival one was in either 2 or 3.
Okay.
If you tell me it's wrong in 2, then it's definitely in 3. But pretty sure it was supposed to bridge the gap between 2 and 3. I actually I don't think I ever played 2 the Arrival DLC.
Arrival was great.
I know I did in the Wii version. The Wii U. No, that was for Mass Effect 3. No, I never did.
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
Play that. It's pretty good.
And what was the last DLC?
This last one it was hard to remember this one. This one I wouldn't have got.
The Grand Ball.
All right, I'm gonna write that
Mass
down.
Effect HD Turbo
All right.
Remix.
Now for 3, what do you have?
HD. Okay, for Mass Effect 3?
Yeah.
Citadel.
Okay.
That's the best one. That's the best DLC.
That's the only one I've never played too. And I just need to go back and
Shadowbroker
do
one
that.
is good, but I love
I
that
need to play
DLC.
that.
Citadel.
One day.
So good.
One day.
Okay, then you had the Javik. Javik the Lost Prothean or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know if I should give that to you because that's not that.
Yeah.
His name is not in the title.
Okay, the Lost Prothean.
Okay.
The Lost Man. The secret soldier.
All right. Anything
Balloon
else?
Boy.
You're missing 2
And-
more.
The other one, of course, was
That was a joke.
was it multiplayer DLC?
No. It's all main storyline DLC I'm giving you.
I don't remember what the other one was.
You got 2 more.
There was. I thought they said, oh, there's 4. That's right. I guessed 3, but there's 4. Oh shit! There was 2 other DLCs for Mass Effect 3.
There's one super substantial one. The other one is kind of forgettable.
Shadow
Shepard's
Worker
Air
Strikes-
Ride.
Yeah, Shepard's Air Ride. Sure. Shepard v Shrek. Dawn.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, David. I don't know if you're gonna get this, but
Fuck no.
Do you want to try?
No.
All right. Okay, so let me
Try,
list
it's
these
fine.
off to you. So,
Oh, was it like Lair of the Shadow Broker?
yeah, that was Lair of the Shadow Broker.
Oh, okay.
I like how I gave this to you, and you're still just wound up over that.
I was really trying to, because I like the Shadow Broker one.
Alright,
I was trying to remember.
So
the name.
Mass Effect 1 had Bring Down the Sky. That's the one for
Yeah.
sure I know because every time you look at the cover or the box art, it includes Bring Down the Sky on it.
The box I think is probably like a later one because I don't think it says that on there.
So Bring Down the Sky and Pinnacle Station were
Oh yeah, Pinnacle Station.
those were the Mass
Okay.
Effect 1 ones.
I do remember that one.
Mass Effect
I
2
remember.
had Zaid, The Price of Revenge, Kasumi
Okay.
Stolen Memory, Lair of the Shadow Broker, Arrival, and in between all those was Overlord.
Oh yeah. Okay. I remember Overlord. I played that one. I think I played all the Mass Effect 2 ones besides Zaid. And Arrival. So I played 3 of them.
All right, Mass Effect 3. You had Citadel. The
Yeah.
Javik one was called From Ashes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The 2 you missed, one was Leviathan. That one I think
Uh-huh.
was the
Yeah.
main notable one. The one that I forgot all about was Omega.
Oh, was that the one where you have to help? What's her name
I think
for the
so.
Matrix? Carrie Ann Moss's character. She's the Liara. What are they called?
yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, the Liaras. She was like the crime lord or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I do remember that one. Okay.
Yeah. So that was
Those
that's
are
all.
actually, you know what I think about it? I don't remember the Leviathan one, but that was actually a pretty good DLC. the
Leviathan
Omega one.
I remember because that one specifically you see the giant motherfucker.
Oh,
there.
is that the what's his name? No, what's their name? Reaper thing, right?
John
Yeah.
Stamos.
John Stamos.
Yeah, you
right?
see, like, the
John
one-
Stamos is a Reaper.
You see the giant motherfucker down there. Yeah.
Okay,
That was a
that
cool
wasn't
DLC.
supposed to be what's his name, right? Who's
No.
the main guy that they never ended up using in Mass Effect 3? Even though
Right.
at the end of 2 they were like, yeah, he's gonna be the
No,
big
you're
bad
thinking
guy.
of Elusive Man.
No, not Elusive Man. No, the Reaper. Remember, he was a collector, and then he was just like he
Oh,
like
the
switched.
main one. Yeah, no,
his
that
name?
wasn't him. I don't think at least.
What's his name though? You remember?
No, if you get this, I'll give you the point.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
bullshit.
You're not gonna get this.
oh, I don't remember his name.
I don't know. Well,
Fram Lord.
maybe remember that for next time if you get another Mass Effect.
What's his name? No, it's like he has like a cool name, like a
I don't know.
bat.
You
All right,
can make
fuck
it up, and I'll probably leave you. All right, so final tally. It's tied.
Tied.
2.5 points per person. So
Okay.
stay
Yeah.
tuned next week.
We're shit
Yeah.
at remembering things.
Yeah.
I'll just give you guys the same exact questions next week.
You know what? I should have put Silent Hill on my fucking list.
Yeah,
I don't know why I didn't.
instead of your last one, dude. And that last one, I might have
I know what you're talking about. I only put that because you had a wide selection to pick from.
Yeah, well,
And I played pretty much all those
you
games.
made that super wide because I can tell you right now. You want me to just tell David?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
One of his series he put was Tom Clancy.
that's amazing. One, that's a
To be
good
fair,
choice.
that is a series.
I'm gonna give you an N-word question next week, and you're not gonna know what the fuck I'm asking.
If you do N-word, you can blow me. If you do Hawks, I'd kill you.
Hawks too.
No, because I used to play all the Splinter Cell games and even the
You
early.
just
Ghost
tell
Recon
me
games
Splinter
and
Cell
stuff.
then. You want me to change this to Splinter Cell?
No, I said Rainbow Six also, and well, no, I didn't say. I said Ghost Recon. Rainbow Six, the earlier
We'll
ones.
figure it out. You're gonna swap
Like
that.
if you ask me who the main character of Rainbow Six 3 is, I'd tell you immediately.
All right, well then,
Who is it?
change that.
Ding Chavez. That's his name. I swear to God.
All right. Well, you're
His
gonna
name's
change.
Ding.
You're
Look
gonna
it up.
change. You're gonna change that one, so it doesn't matter if we tell him or not. But
Yeah,
yeah. All right. So that's that. You guys like the format that I got going on? Or should
Yeah, I like this format, and
Yeah, this is
I can't wait until we get into some of the weep shit I have on my list.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to spend an hour looking up questions on that because I don't know what the fuck.
doesn't want to put that on the Google and get like tracked by the government. So
Yeah.
put him on the weeb list.
There's definitely. I'll say this, and I'll give you guys hints, and I still don't want you guys to say it. Is there's gonna be some on your list, David, that I think you're gonna be surprised that Gore might steal.
Really?
There's a couple on here that I think Gore could definitely steal.
No one.
It's gonna be some
Now,
of the visual
you
novel
asked
ones,
for-
isn't it?
Now you asked for franchises. I put one game on there that isn't technically a franchise
You're
yet.
fine because David did the same. There's
Okay.
some
I
single
did a
game.
I
couple
wanted
on
to
there,
put
that's
another
only one
game
game.
on there. I want to put another game where there is a second one coming, but
Essentially,
Not too
what I
sure.
didn't want you to do is like, for example, if you guys were into like Mega Man, I didn't want you to put like Mega Man 2. You know, I want you to put
Right.
Mega Man. That way I can span that because I have to like dig around for these questions.
okay.
Yeah.
In fact, I had a different topic or different questions for you guys earlier today, but I couldn't really figure out anything good enough.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather just do this trivia thing than do anything else in the podcast.
Oh, see, maybe we should put it at the end then.
We should do it in the beginning and then let it go until the end.
We should
I was
do a
gonna say maybe
trivia
that's how
show.
we can split it up. Do like the easy and the medium one
Nah,
in the
these
beginning
take-
and the
this-
hard
this-
at the end.
No. All right, welcome to
Oh.
news. welcome to the news section. All
Maybe
right.
We'll do like a trivia special one day.
Yeah, just the whole episode is trivia when there's like no news.
If we get enough viewers and people that actually give a shit about that, then sure, I'll actually, because that takes a lot of time for me to actually figure out shit to.
Oh, boo.
You know, we could ask you questions, Adrian. We could switch off hosting of the questions.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good question. That's a
Hey,
good
give
idea.
Me a smash
Maybe we'll
question.
get like a fourth party to show up, and they'll just be the asker.
Yeah, tell me how many frames Game & Watch's fair is. I got it. I don't got it.
Well,
I don't
yeah.
give a fuck about
You see, you don't even get that one.
that.
Who fucking counts frame data in Smash?
A lot
How-
of people.
how-
I'm the outlier. I don't give a fuck. Had to push.
How quick can Gore get a 9 on a motherfucker?
Hey, so speaking of,
Instant.
save that replay because we got Smash DLC coming up soon. So if you don't save those replays, those will be non-existent.
I already told you it's gone.
Oh no, but whatever we have since then though. Have you saved anything since then?
I haven't played it since.
Oh, well, shit.
I haven't played it since the last time we played it.
So we'll segue to that. Is we got Nintendo Direct coming soon. We don't know when though. The popular rumor was that it'd be happening on the 11th. That's not happening. So I guess it's curious because we're getting Persona 5 news. I feel.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're definitely
I
getting.
feel it
it's
in my
already been
testicles.
confirmed, so.
We're getting
Hell yeah.
Persona 5.
Arena 3 coming to Switch.
We're
I
getting that
would be
soon,
fucking
and
down for
I don't
that.
know if we're getting it. We're not getting it this week. There's no direct this week. High probability we get one next week. 100% we get one before the end of the month though. So
Yeah, we're
I
getting
think-
one this month. So
I think we're getting it very soon. You know, it'd be awesome if it did happen tomorrow.
they said,
It is
hey,
a-
we got one coming up right now.
It's coming like in two minutes. Come on over. Wait, when is Reggie's last day? Because a lot of people were
Today.
rumoring that it's today, 11th.
yeah. Well, no, today the 10th. Today was his
Oh
last day.
shit! Well, well,
I'm
well,
sure they recorded
pre-recorded
something.
it.
Yeah, so I'm sure they
pre-recorded.
recorded something.
There was a lot of rumors saying he would show up for his last.
Yeah, he
one.
doesn't need to be live though.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be like they could record.
Yeah,
this,
he's
like,
dead to us
They
anyways.
can't
now.
record his first day.
He'll just come out anyway and do his usual thing. Where it's like the game is good. The game.
I like to
the
share with
game-
you guys
I like to share
that
with you.
we got a lot of good stuff.
Mario
coming here.
has profitability. I like Kirby.
I'm excited to play Smash and Animal Crossing with all
I
of you
welcome
guys.
you to my
I
treehouse.
will- I will beat anybody in Smash.
Yeah, he does that thing too.
Smash.
He does the Awada thing.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah, so I guess I just want to mention that news is actually super light, so this podcast shouldn't be going on too much longer.
Hell yeah.
We say that,
Let's end it. Rapid fire.
No. So here's another short one though. Is we got Jedi Fallen Order teaser.
Oh, we're not even gonna talk about what we
Yeah.
think is gonna be in the direct.
We'll I mean Persona 5,
That's true.
Smash stuff.
Doom guy.
You think we're getting a teaser for the next character?
Yes.
I think since we're so
They're gonna
close.
show a lot of Joker, and then at the end, well, they do this all the time. They show like a new character, and they're like blue, and then they show like a teaser for the next character.
Yeah,
Don't they
you're
do
right.
that?
So what I'm
They did
thinking
that
is
for Wii U
what
a
I'm
lot.
thinking is what we do is they announce a new character that gets released in June. In June we get Microsoft and Nintendo teaming up together to bring us Banjo-Kazooie.
Ain't gonna happen.
You mean
We're
Master
getting a
Chief, right?
Microsoft character in Smash, dude.
Master Chief?
We're
we'll
getting
get
a
fucking
Microsoft
Steve.
character in Smash.
We'll get fucking Minecraft before we get fucking
You know,
Banjo-Kazooie.
that was a heavy rumor, and so far it's not looking like as likely as people thought it was.
It's gonna happen.
Dude, I will bet fucking money on it. We will get Minecraft before we get Banjo-Kazooie.
People were talking like what was it? The current
Chief.
the current like senior director of Minecraft right now tweeted out how she thought Steve would be a bad addition to Smash.
I agree.
I agree it would be bad, but
That's who you add. Like you don't
Banjo-Kazooie.
add random character. Like they got away with that with Animal Crossing because there's like a default character they can do. You can't really do that in Minecraft though. I think what happens is they add Banjo-Kazooie, they give him the stage, and a creeper shows up as his trophy.
I could see that. That would make sense.
Or Banjo
Cancelled.
shows up. He's like, "Hey, he talks his
And then
Banjo song.
a creeper shows up, explodes him, and then Minecraft comes smash.
Yeah, and then he gets stomped on by Master Chief. And then the
No,
Halo.
No,
theme.
they're not. No,
Dude,
no,
imagine playing it.
no. Listen, it's gonna be the Spartan from Dead or Alive 4. It's not gonna be
I don't give a
Master
fuck.
Chief.
I don't care. Dude,
Did you guys see
imagine
that
playing
where,
it- dude, Smash, but with the Halo theme playing.
Dude, no. Here's the thing: is I want because the Smash team reorganized, like remix and recreate a lot of this music. I would fucking kill both you guys for Halo music in Smash Bros. Like on
That's why I
camera.
kill myself for Halo music and Smash
Like,
Bros.
I
Gord,
swear to
get on
God,
it.
like, I will commit seppuku on camera if Smash Bros comes out. They recreate the fucking Halo 2 cutscene again, and
All
it
right.
just.
See you later, guys.
You gotta start off with I need a whip.
it's bleeding. No, but like legit, if you see that Smash logo come out and it's just Halo shit, and then you hear the music, oh fuck yeah, dude. But
oh my god. And then Steve from Minecraft.
did you guys see where? Did you guys see where the
Imagine, wait, hold on. Imagine Steve from Minecraft, but he has the Halo Master Chief.
That's how
skin
they
on.
have. They have the skins on. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be cute.
I'd kill
See,
myself.
that's why I
You
would
kill it
still
yourself
think it'd
either
be
way.
Minecraft, because they could just have every skin be a different variation of what the character could look like.
I know exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna remember when they showed Gears Pop last year. It's gonna be Marcus Phoenix as a fucking Funko Pop.
In Smash.
'Cause they have
Whatever
to-
happened to that game?
I don't care.
We'll hear about it.
I want that Gears Tactics game though.
So
Yeah.
did you
that
guys see the Halo Twitter? Well, I showed you, Chris, but the Halo Twitter, it asked like, who do you guys want to see in Smash? And it just had like a picture of or a GIF of Master Chief with his helmet down right here.
Yeah.
You know he's not happening now because they said that, but hell yeah,
Oh, it's happened.
that was a good deep information right there.
It might
But,
not happen yet. It's happening though.
so
No, it's
speaking,
gonna be
and
the main character from Perfect Dark.
we're gonna segue to that.
And
Is
That's a good choice.
we got a good
I like
seg-
doing it.
we got a good segue there. Halo Infinite is currently the biggest and most expensive project in video games.
Wait,
You
hold
guys
on.
see
So
that?
we're skipping.
Yeah,
what
well,
was the
I got
other-
a better segue right there, so I'm
Okay,
running with that.
sure.
Uh,
Halo Infinite will be the biggest game ever. What did you
So
say?
it's got the biggest budget in video games right now. It's currently at a budget over $500 million.
I hope that doesn't mean it's gonna be a fucking Destiny game.
I don't know. It's definitely it's
Destiny
not
came out like yeah. It's
not going to be a Destiny game. I can see it definitely being a games as a service, but it depends on how. Well, you can't say that when you fucking play Overwatch. Calm the fuck down.
But that's
You,
a good
you play
game for a service.
that is 100% a games as a service.
No, I said it's a good game though.
Yeah, well maybe Halo is.
I want them to make a good game first and then do the service thing. You know, like a lot of games that are games for as a service. You know, I wouldn't say Overwatch really is a games as a service.
It is
You know,
though,
it's
because
a
it's
multiplayer
on.
game that update.
Yeah, but
But
that's what it is.
Destiny is more of a games for as a service because you're getting a base ass game, some junky crap game, and then they'll add a bunch of shit later on. Where Overwatch doesn't really. I mean, they add skins, but I mean, a couple
Add
characters
skins
here
and
and there.
maps
They don't add
and
giant
characters.
like 10-hour campaign, but they don't
It
add
doesn't have to though.
giant. But that's I wouldn't say that's the same thing. Like I would agree if you said Rainbow Six because that adds a lot of shit every year. You know. But
The
this,
games
I mean,
as a service definition is a game
they
that's
added, what,
ongoingly.
6 characters in the last 3 years, like.
Games as a service. The definition is a game that continually gets updated and sticks with it without having to be sequelized.
It's Halo 3 was a games
I was gonna say
service.
that basically every fucking game.
Yeah, that's every multiplayer game.
But there's
out
no
there, then.
there's no sequel getting planned for that though.
I know Overwatch will.
Like the
Overwatch-
thing is, it progressively keeps growing with the player base.
Well, Blizzard is the original innovator of games as a service
No,
because they had
EverQuest
World of
would
Warcraft.
be.
World of
Yeah.
Warcraft. Wait, which one?
EverQuest.
But
Yeah,
like
that's
they're
expansion.
a lot of these are usually fueled by microtransactions
That's
as
true.
well too. So remember that.
Yeah,
And that
well,
they
also,
keep
World
their
of
development
Warcraft
going
also
with
had
that.
the $15 thing.
Right.
So that's actually World of Warcraft is definitely a games for a service because you actually have to.
I
pay
never
every month.
I never understood the negative connotation of games as a service because
EA fucked it up. That's why.
yeah,
Because
that's fair.
They're the ones who coined it. Didn't they coin it?
I don't know. They also they I wouldn't be surprised because they coined online pass too, and that fucking sucked.
Yeah.
But no, I never got the negative because like, especially dude, when I was a kid, if I was able to play a game continuously, just like stick with that game for like however long, hell yeah, because games are so short back then.
Yeah.
You
I mean, I
just
know it's a rumor, so we should put it on bullshit, to be honest. But
what? Oh hell, no, that's speculation. That's not really a rumor.
that's speculation. All right,
Speculation?
speculation.
Um,
Well, we should do bullshit, but it's like a question mark for the if it is bullshit, like if it's for the bullshit segment. So is this bullshit for the bullshit segment?
but the way I see it is, I think Microsoft. This is half them making a big game because Halo Infinite's gonna be big. We don't know what the fuck it is, but it's gonna be big. But
Not small.
it's also half they really want to bring back the Halo brand because you know they miss that Halo being the biggest thing ever because that it's definitely not anymore, like not close to being as big
Not
as it was.
since Halo 3, I don't think, or Halo Reach, I guess.
Yeah,
I was
Halo
gonna say
Reach,
Reach is definitely where I say after that it went downhill.
which
in
is
Halo
terms of
weird.
4
popularity.
was when Halo 4 first came out, it was, and then it dropped.
It dropped
really-
hard because it changed too much, I think.
Yeah, and I blame Call of Duty a lot too,
Yeah,
because I mean Call of Duty was still big when Halo.
Call of Duty was
Reach
the big guy in town, and that's what Halo wanted to spoof. But
But
Halo
Halo,
was
even when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out, I think that was no Black Ops came out at the same time as Halo Reach. But they were still contending with each other. It wasn't like Black Ops was so much more popular than Halo Reach.
Right.
But like when Halo 4 came out, just like a month later, whatever Call of
you,
Duty
do
game
you
came
keep
out.
the fucking thing on there?
What?
Raise that fucking bottle again.
What the fuck?
You're a lazy motherfucker.
Oh, he doesn't
Yeah.
want to go with some Dolphins.
You cut that. You don't just leave it attached to that.
He doesn't want to throw it away. He eats
No,
that
I don't
later.
get cut when I'm done drinking the last one, but why
Dude, they should
bother?
make those. They should make those edible, so you can just eat it. Doesn't it look tasty?
I can see that coming from Spencer's Gifts.
Oh yeah, well that'd be a weird one. Because Spencer's Gifts, like, don't they do like the poop on the hat and shit?
They
I don't wanna
Gift-
eat something
Spencer's
where-
Gift
from
does
this-
like everything, where it's like video game shit, nerd shit, but then like also adult
know,
stuff,
but-
and
Yeah,
it's a weird
in the
fucking
back,
store.
Discount
the back of the
used
store is the
lingerie.
adult shit.
Yeah.
They had like weird ass shit.
And all the teenagers, as like in high school, just sneak in the back. Hey, look at this
Look
dildo."
all this ball gags.
Speaking of ball gags, Jedi Fallen Order guy. Jeez.
Now this is bullshit.
I don't really, I didn't even want to attach this because it's a teaser and we don't really know what the
It's
fuck's going
literally
on.
a lightsaber on the ground.
Yeah, so I mean, I just kind of wanted to mention it, just literally just mention it, just because we'll have something about it soon.
Well, you know what? I'm looking forward to it because I like Respawn. Not because I like EA, and also it's
Respawn has
supposedly-
yet-
It's a single player game, but we'll see.
Respawn has yet to disappoint me.
Me neither.
Right now, add to my list a pile of cautious about it.
I'm still cautious. It's a single player game, but there's no way EA is not gonna put some microtransactions
Well,
in there.
dude,
or
we'll
something.
see. Like, it could be just Respawn trying to like be cool, but like Respawn says they have a lot of freedom at their studio, and people
Yeah,
people
well,
like
especially
people,
now.
Well, people say like we mentioned this last week, I think was people say that that oh EA is controlling Respawn to do this, and Respawn's like, no, we chose to do everything we wanted so far. Like we have a lot of control, more than people are saying we have. So
That might just
Be the gun to
EA.
their head.
to be
Yeah,
fair,
EA. They're saying nice things
to
about
be
us.
fair, if anyone's gonna do a Star Wars thing multiplayer at EA, I want Respawn to do it. So
Oh yeah, I would love to see Jedi's like running
running
on
on
the
the
wall
wall.
with grappling hooks. They call down giant mechs. Like, that's just Titanfall.
We gotta play Titanfall again because I know that game got resurged since
Titanfall's
Apex.
so much fun.
But the thing is, everyone got really good at at Titanfall, so we're gonna
Titanfall,
get fucked
yeah.
up really.
I remember I was really good at Titanfall 1, and then it started dropping off. I was like, oh, this sucks. Finally, I found a game I'm good at, and everybody's leaving.
Now you play
It's 'cause
Overwatch.
I'm too good. And then Overwatch, and then everybody's leaving that now. It's like, fuck, wasting my time. I should just play Rainbow
Well, you
Six.
should play on PC.
No,
Play-
no,
you should play a
people-
game
people
that
are
you-
still playing.
You should play a game that you want to die.
That's true. Apex Legends.
There
No, I'm just, Fortnite.
you go. You start Fortnite dancing everywhere.
I'm like, oh boy, I've been playing Fortnite for a month straight. I love. Where's everybody?
The game
Alright.
that the British Crown hates.
Oh yeah, I
Speaking
heard
of,
about
things people hate, the
that. Yeah, that
PSN
shit.
name changes kind of went live, kind of, I say, because there's a lot of fucking caveats with this. Have you guys seen that?
I saw that it became a thing and was like, that's cute, and then moved on with my life.
They force you to have like a Sony reference in your gamer tag.
Have you not seen the actual caveats to what happens with this?
Yeah,
No.
I heard about it. I think didn't we talk about it like in the Skype call once? Just like not in a
we did when
podcast.
it first went into beta.
It wasn't
So-
like you have to like. Isn't it like you had to have
I'm
like
looking
an
online
account
to see
from
if I can
college?
change it because I wasn't able to do it
Just
a
tell-
little earlier. So
Just tell me.
the way it's described is the way when Sony first made PSN versus Microsoft doing their Xbox Live is that when Microsoft labeled all their shit, whenever you create a gamer tag on Xbox, it gives
Right.
you a set of numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you I'm curious. I kind of want to do it on my see if it because you can revert it, but whenever you do it on PlayStation, it actually just gives you just the tag. Like it gives you just the actual letters, meaning that whenever you change your tag, it still reads your numbers. It just
Right.
displays you differently. Whereas Sony, it reads your title text regardless. So whenever Sony wants to do name changes, they got to go in and actually like modify that core text.
Okay.
So the problem with that is that these games aren't they're built to read what the core was, and when they modify that changes all the innards of it. So that really fucks up with like a lot of things. So the problem with this is beginning April 1st, 2018, games are supposed to, and there's been a couple instances where they haven't. And but it's supposed to uniform, be completely across the board. If you change your tag, nothing's gonna get affected, nothing's gonna fuck up, you're good to go. If the game comes out prior to that, there's a chance there's a chance that it could be either potentially messed up, like maybe a couple things are an issue, or critically messed up. So let me name off some of the. This is on the PlayStation blog, the Q&A. Let me read off some of the. We expect major issues to occur only in a small number of games. They've listed off some of the games that they have like tested, but we also know that the way they test could totally be like broken when you unleash this to everyone. So, but they have been beta testing since like October, I think. So they've had some testing in, but anyway. So here's one. So one, your previous online ID may remain visible to you and other players in some areas. Okay, who cares? Two, you may lose progress within games, including the saved game data, leaderboard data, and progress towards trophies.
That one, yeah.
Three,
That's ridiculous.
parts of your game and applications may not function properly both online and offline. And here's the worst one, is 4. You may lose access to content, including paid-for content that you may have acquired for your games, including content like add-ons and virtual currency.
There's no fucking point to it then.
So,
so this is how they get away. This is how they make it so that you can't play PT anymore. Now I get it. They're trying to make it so you can't play PT anymore.
this is a sham.
Damn
is
you,
a-
Konami.
Konami.
So
Nobody,
there have been.
They really don't want you to play PT anymore.
So yeah, so the critical issues being the ones like, you lose access to some of this game, you might lose access to stuff that you bought. There's a list of games that they have 100% critical issues on.
Right.
That's Disc Jam. I don't know what the fuck that is. Everybody's
It's a
golf.
DJ game.
All right, everybody's golf, which that kind of sucks. I want to
Oh,
play
that
that,
sucks.
so I'm definitely not doing that. Just Dance 2017,
Oh no.
Little Big Planet 3,
Really?
Oh no.
MLB Show 14, 15, 16,
Oh, those are my favorites.
Onrush,
Oh
The Golf Club
gosh.
2, and Worms Battlegrounds. Those are the ones that have been identified with critical issues.
That's funny because nobody plays those games anymore, so I don't know how they identified it.
Man, we are long overdue for a new Little Big Planet.
No, we're
Well,
getting
again,
Dreams,
Dreams.
which looks pretty cool actually.
Dreams looks way fucking better than Little Big Planet. I am not a fan of Little Big Planet.
I'm actually gonna
Yeah,
grab.
fucking catch
I'm
these
grabbing
hands.
Dreams when that comes out.
I
Which
will
you should
catch
too,
those
because I'm not
gooey
sure.
little hands.
I think that's limited and limited access if you buy the game. Like they're not gonna give that to everyone. So I mean,
No, it's like a $30 starter thing where
Yeah, so
you get the creation tools, but I don't think it's everything. I don't care. I'm not creating shit. I just want to play some weird shit.
I think you can play everything else. I think it's just a preview.
Yeah, I
beta.
know.
So
Yeah, I know. I don't care about creation tools. I don't think it's all the creation tools though.
I'm gonna buy it. So
I'm buying the shit out of that. Doesn't it come out in like a week?
I think so. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll double check.
Bad timing. I mean, it's a few days before Mortal Kombat and Days Gone, but whatever.
So
And the
under
anniversary event for Overwatch.
games
Overwatch, yeah.
under games with identified issues, there's less of an issue. So it's kind of the stuff like you'll see your old name, which whatever. Some of the settings that you might have had set up, they get reverted. So that's not as big of an issue. And there's maybe I think 30 games on there. And then they identify games with no issue, with no known issues, I should say. And that's a whole long list where they have like it's like
Everything.
categorized by alphabet. So I mean, there's a lot of shit on there. So
Mhm.
it's still a risk because I think there was something where some game recently, like not even like after April 1st, still fucked up. So it's a risk. It sucks because I mean like people you don't want to be sitting with the PSN tag that you made in 2006 because
Right. Like
That-
marked sniper 420XX.
So you don't
Whatever.
you don't want to be stuck with one of those, but it's also it's kind of just shitty that Sony just wasn't able to think that far ahead because Microsoft apparently thought that far ahead. Because I mean, to be fair, they probably thought who people are gonna want to change their tag eventually.
Yeah.
So
Well, Phil Spencer, I know he wasn't in charge at the time, but he just looked at like he went on Xbox and he was just like, okay, Dildo Banger 25. I think that guy might want to change his name later. Also, how did he get that name?
hold on.
That's a sweet name. Dildo Banger. And then he smelled a fart.
But there's nothing
right
really
after
like the only tag I'd want on PSN is Depunct, and that's already taken.
that. Come on. The only one?
Yeah,
I'm sure you can come up with awesome ones.
Oh, I can be Gorkus on PSN. Oh fuck yeah,
No,
your first
Don't do
change
it.
is free, brother.
do it. Oh, is it? That's
Yeah, your
that's
first change
actually
is
kinda
free.
Cool.
But
That's cool. I'll change mine to I don't know, anything. Wonder, is Gore the Movie Guy taken?
you check.
Oh no, don't take it. I shouldn't have said
Your
that.
first change is free.
Don't do it.
I can revert back too, so I might just take that.
Don't fucking do it. It doesn't matter. I never go on Sony's dumbass consoles anyway. So I'm just kidding.
Is the Vane Zyler taken on there?
Dude,
Who was
Vane
it
Zell's
talking?
apparently taken. I don't fucking use it, so who gives a shit?
Who
What
the
if he
hell would
misspelled it though? What if he did like
Yeah,
Blue
that's if
Wikis the way
he
you
spelled
did
it right. Imagine the entire time he was talking to V.
Hold on, Vane Zyler's not taken.
Oh, he was talking to VEIN. I swear to God, he was. Or Sigma's been lying. the entire
It's
time.
VAIN, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Isn't
VAI.
how you actually
VILER,
spell, like-
right?
but there is a spelling of vein which is VEIN, right?
Yeah, which is like the.
I
I'll
bet
check.
that's
So
what he
first
did.
off, I'm gonna take Vane
Yeah.
Zyler on PSN right now.
Go for it.
I bet that's
Give a fuck.
exact. No, wait, don't do that. And
I
then
abandoned
Sigma's
that
gonna
handle
message
ages
you.
ago. I don't give a shit.
Sigma's gonna
why
go
you
on his
take that?
PlayStation. Our friend Sigma's go on his friends list and see. Oh, Vane Zyler. He's gonna message you.
No, hold on. No VEIN. You said he took.
That's what he claims.
No,
No,
he
I
said,
don't
he
have
said,
Vane Zyler anything.
Did Sigma lie to us with this story?
no. I think he either lied. Wait, VIN Zyler is taken too.
VEIN Zyler is taken.
Is
It
taken.
is?
I think he probably just misspelled it, or not misspelled it, but he
So
used the
someone
wrong
took
vein.
That such a very close, specific, close to my name, my old handle.
Or
Vane
he's
Zyler.
lying
Someone
to
took
us.
that in there.
But
Huh?
did you say Vane Zyler was like a reference to something?
Oh, it was one of my old tabletop gaming names.
Oh,
Why don't you go
okay,
take
so it
that
was-
tag on PSN?
My
Well, no,
tag
you
on
definitely
PSN
you
is
should.
Double
What you should
CQ.
do. What you should do is you should take it and then just revert right back. That way nothing gets
Shit.
affected, and you own that tag.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but you also play a lot of old shit, so I would
Yeah,
definitely not
he wants to
recommend
play
that.
everybody's golf.
If there's anyone like even me specifically like not wanting to play old stuff like that, I don't recommend you do that.
Right.
All right. Well, that's PSN name changes. They're kind of a fuckery right now, but well.
Yeah.
If you have PSN, the cool thing is they're only $5 per change, which that's cool. That's not on Xbox, so we can change more often.
Yo, Xbox needs to make it $5 too. I change my name every freaking week.
Who do I want to be this week?
Yeah. Oh, well, I have a lot of dumb names in my brain.
All right.
Can't wait to use them all.
Another quick like one sentence story is and this is what I didn't give a fuck enough to put this in bullshit, but it's linked that Watch Dogs 3 is gonna be in London, which is kind
Who
of
gives
cool.
a fuck? Moving on.
Watch Dogs 2 is fucking great.
Who gives a
Right?
fuck?
Hey,
Moving on.
he likes it because he can murder someone and then like do a crip walk or some shit. So
No, I told you the reason why I like that game is that you could just create chaos at any single moment.
and then dance.
That was they had that level where he plays Fortunate Son, and you're just like you just run through that song. You go up here and the level's like, all right, you gotta break in there, take something, and dip out. But what you can do is once you get high enough level, you can call in police strikes and gang hits on a whim on anyone. So you can just be walking down the street, someone bumps into you, you're like, yo, fuck that guy. You call it a gang hit. Some car will just come in and just drive by and just kill him and just drive off. But
Fuck that guy.
what's fun though is like you're just like driving around, some guy hits your car, you're like, fuck that guy. You call a gang hit and a police strike on it, so then all of a sudden there's a fucking war just comes in where the gang starts shooting at that. The cops come like, hey, and they start shooting at that. And you see this poor guy in the middle of this crossfire. But what I'll do on that like that level, I just went around and just called all these hits on everyone. So it's just a fucking war. I'm just walking right in there, just going, take my thing, and walk right back out, dude. It's so much fun. I love that game.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be a game I play when I don't want to play anything else and just want to chill.
That'd be a good summer game if you don't have anything else to play. I really think you would love that game. I think you would really.
I have so many games to play.
I'm so upset you didn't play a game. I got all the games you just chose not to play.
I didn't like Watch Dogs 1. So
I didn't either. That game fucking sucked.
And everything about Watch Dogs, I wouldn't say it sucked, but everything about Watch Dogs 2 before it came out did not entice me.
Yeah, it
didn't entice me.
I definitely want you to give that a try eventually, though. All right, and then the last news thing, I guess we can talk about Anthem. I don't know if we really want to. I just kind of threw it in there because more shit came out where after that big, huge Kotaku story, who's the head of that studio again?
Jason Schreier. Oh wait, no, the studio.
The legend.
Is it Casey Hudson, right?
Yeah, I think Casey Hudson.
He sent out a memo saying like, we watch out for our people, and do all that. And then they put out a press release saying, we work as a team, we're proud of this, and it's kind of bullshit because yeah, that's
getting that gun to their head from EA.
Yeah.
Which
we work really hard, and
it's funny because the Jimquisition mentioned that where that's the key phrase to look for is we didn't hold a gun to anyone's head because that's kind of a hint to like, oh well, you guys still had pressure to do all this stuff, but
Exactly.
Also there's also that story which I'm not really gonna get into because I didn't read enough about it was Activision like wants to monitor pregnant people and all that stuff. It's kind of creepy.
That's a little weird.
They want to like
attach
like
baby, huh? Is it doing good? You gonna name it
they want
after
to attach
Lucio?
Fitbits to people to like monitor how much they've been walking, the breast milk or something like that. I thought I heard, and then like
speaking as someone that professionally works in HR, that is a lawsuit and a half, fucking right there.
And then they offer you they offer you bonuses if you do that. But also I say that because
drink the breast milk. Wait, hold on.
Yeah. I tie that in because there was a phrase in there like saying like this is all voluntary, like we don't hold anyone to this, but that's like that you want money, we need fucking money, so I mean chances are you're gonna do it. That's fucking weird. But I also don't know.
In your stomach.
I don't know the full details of this story though, so I didn't want to get into it because I could be totally wrong on some place.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know the details.
We
of
can
that
if we want we come back on it next week if it's slow enough.
Yeah, I would definitely be curious just because of my HR background. Now that really has me kind of curious.
Yeah, so we'll bring that up next week.
Seems messed up. That's my take on it.
Thanks. There you go. You got Gore's hot take of the night.
I got it.
Seems messed up.
That's bad.
It's a hot New York take right there.
And final segment is bullshit.
Bullshit?
And admittedly, I couldn't really find a good rumor for this week. So I decided we should have a small discussion on what are we thinking for next gen consoles? Are we thinking this year, next year? What time next year? Who's going out first?
I'll go to first because I've already talked a lot about this on the last 2 episodes of what some of my thoughts have been. I predict next year we'll get them mentioned the C3, may even get hardware reveals. If not, Sony's skipping this E3, so I suspect that they'll show it off at Tokyo Game Show this year.
Tokyo Game Show?
No, they'll do their state of play.
They would do that at PSX.
PSX.
No, PSX might not happen this year. They didn't do it last year.
If they want to show off, if they want to show off hardware, they'll do it at PSX.
They'll do it state of play. They're gonna have a big one.
Yeah.
This one that just happened, that was like garbage.
Yeah, So I think people, I feel like people talk about this, they forget that both consoles got revealed for companies that same year they came out.
Yeah, in the span of 1 month,
That's
wasn't
true.
it?
Yeah.
So
I think Xbox was March.
Microsoft showed up. No, Microsoft showed off in May.
And PS4
and they did a full reveal months later at E3.
But
Sony did theirs in February.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So then, we'll get reveals for them next year because
they both came out the same year though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but people say it's like this year. I could see Microsoft doing it because they showed off the Scorpio before a year prior to like some people have to be like, hey, Xbox One X next year. We still have the S coming this year though, but we don't want to fuck you guys over. So make sure you guys know there's this big thing coming out next year. So I can see Microsoft doing it out of goodwill, but Sony's the type that like does not budge and they kind of want to play things 100% to their hand. So I see them also doing the same thing they did last time, where it's like press reveal, do all that, make it big. But yeah, so I could see it's definitely. I think it's happening next year. I think we're getting consoles next year.
I mean, we already kind of got our first mention of next gen at the Bethesda press conference. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, because they were like Elder Scrolls 6 and
Starfield.
Starfield,
Starfield,
whatever they're going to be.
This was like next gen game.
Yeah, we already knew that there was next gen stuff coming on.
Yeah, I know, but that was like the first mention, I think. Like, I don't think any other like conference really mentioned like next gen, but there's already stuff being worked on, confirmed for next gen.
Yeah.
Even
though I'm sure Halo Infinite will be next gen and all these other games.
You think we're hitting Halo Infinite as launch title?
I think it'll be like for both. I think it'll be for Xbox One.
I don't know if it's gonna be Xbox One. I think that needs to be.
I don't know. I think it'll be like Destiny, where Destiny came out on 360. Remember?
And you can't split the player base though.
Huh?
You can't split player base though.
They wouldn't for Xbox One. And
Destiny had to split player base.
Yeah.
I know, but 360. Remember, they didn't do the backwards compatibility stuff back then. I think.
Right. The only reason why
I think they're going to try to interconnect that.
I don't think it's worth their money.
I think it would be because they still have a lot of Xbox One X's out there, and people aren't just going to immediately oh, screw it, and then go buy the new one.
Depends on how big Halo is, man. If they go big,
Halo's huge. Even I get Halo's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. It's not like people go see and go, fuck it.
Well, that's what I think Adrian is saying, is because Halo is still one of their biggest names. If they say, hey, here's the new Xbox, only on this one, bam, there you go. You have your console seller.
I get that, but you could say the same thing about Nintendo. It was like, why did Breath of the Wild come out on Wii U?
Because it was promised.
I get that, but if they promise it on Xbox One, they'll have to.
They never did, though.
I know they never did.
Yeah,
but
that's the caveat.
I think they're going to release on Xbox.
Look, Microsoft only releases like one game every generation, so we're only gonna get the fucking Halo Infinite.
They're gonna have a lot of shit, dude. Would you?
Super Lucky's Tale.
Whatever their E3 is, or whatever they want to talk about, where they show off all these fucking studios they bought, and they said, "Hey, here's all the shit they worked on. We're gonna get a fucking onslaught of games."
I think it's gonna be cross-platform, even though it's not.
See,
really
here's the thing. Here's where
I have a feeling they're gonna connect those two consoles way more than you think. No, especially when Xbox One X is still pretty new.
Well, okay, that is. But what I think is this: whatever they do with this is gonna show their hand and what they give a fuck about consoles, because they already don't give a fuck about consoles.
Exactly.
No, they don't give a fuck about consoles. That's why I always, whenever people like fanboys, another reason not buy an Xbox. They don't give a fuck if you buy an Xbox. They really don't give a shit. Like, they do not give a fuck if you buy an Xbox. No one gives a fuck if you buy an Xbox at this point.
I'm sure they would like it. People
literally. Oh yeah, cool. Like, yeah, of course, like, it's ideal. That's what I'm saying.
Money.
But that's where
more money. Fuck that.
But that's what I'm saying is that holding Halo for the next console. That's a big one. Like, that's a big, like, here's a reason to own this console. Cool.
Right.
The rest of the shit we don't give a fuck about.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why they might not do that.
But
they don't give a fuck about consoles. Then why not just put it on the Windows Store?
Well, if they don't give a fuck, then why would they bother putting in the effort
it's
to
definitely going to be
cross-develop?
it's definitely going to be on the Windows Store. Like,
right.
I mean, them
Yeah.
bringing all the Halo games to the Steam and shit like that.
What
Isn't that
me-
also on the Windows Store?
What?
The Master Chief Collection.
Mm-hmm.
No,
it?
that's on Steam.
It's only on Steam. Well,
And
they were
it's
supposed-
on Steam
Windows
yet.
Store too.
I'm surprised. Wait, hold on. What? How's that now make Microsoft?
Hold on, I can literally sell this right now.
No,
Okay.
it got announced for Steam. That was the big thing.
Okay. Not
And
Windows Store.
Master Chief Collection also is not out in full. It's coming out
I know
piecemeal,
it's- I
game
know
by
it's not
game,
out.
and it's not out yet. I think.
Well, by the time Halo Infinite comes out, it'll be all
Right. But here's the thing: is what's the incentive for you to buy another Xbox at this point? With even though
Oh,
Microsoft
I'll just buy it. I don't give a fuck.
right, but you will. Now,
Yeah.
there's not that many Xbox Ones compared to PS4s. Microsoft has, even though they built a lot of goodwill with the fans, they have not built the game structure for fans to be like, I'm going all on Xbox. They haven't. Yeah, that's you. Cool. Like even me, like there's no reason.
No. I'm raising my hand. I'll tell you the incentive.
What's up?
Super Lucky's Tale 2.
Go fuck yourself.
The fur is gonna look real
But
good.
you know what I'm saying is that
Conker's Live and Reloaded 2.
There's-
Because
there's no-
that's the
there's-
one that's the one they made on Xbox.
there's no reason for people right away to buy another Xbox. If they share that game and you can play Halo Infinite on this, which also again, and here's also the thing is that if they're sinking all this money into Halo Infinite, why are they gonna make a lesser version of that game?
Exactly. That it makes
It's not
no
game-
sense.
If
But they have Xbox One X.
the next Xbox is gonna look a lot better than the
It's
Xbox
gonna-
One X.
Yeah, I don't know how much better. it's gonna
The
look,
point
but-
is that the developmental cost to code for two different consoles, regardless how close enough the architecture is, it doesn't make sense from a especially if you're trying to maximize profit, to spend the resources to split that regardless.
Well, I wouldn't even
Sure,
go that.
But we don't know what the next console's gonna be though.
I wouldn't go to that point. What I would say is
It might be simple.
well, no, either way, development's never simple. But what I would say is that
No, I'm not saying development's simple.
But I wouldn't even go on that side of it. Is I'd say that Halo Infinite with the budget reportedly of 500 million even like the fucking
Destiny had that
the
budget.
joking shit that they had about it was like this game looked so much better than Xbox One games right now. They didn't want to show it off in the same press conference. Like that's a rumor. I don't know if I buy that.
I don't believe that because what I saw definitely could be wrong on Xbox One X. Like
Well, that's not the game though. That's
I
a
know,
cutscene.
but if that's in-game graphics though, then
we don't know what it is. It could have just been a
it
thing
looked
that-
like
video
in-game
game.
graphics. I mean,
But
it looks
but
CG.
okay,
It looks
let's not think of that. Is if this game looks that good, they want to show it off on the tip top of how good it looks. Why are they going
Sure.
to make an Xbox One version that does not look as good for people
That's the
that
same
are
thing
not?
about Bungie with Destiny. Like
They're
when
not
Destiny
Bungie.
came out, it was a really good-looking game, and they were showing it off like it was a really good-looking game. But
Okay,
I don't know,
but that's
whatever.
not that's a different company, and that's
I get that, but I'm
Activision
saying
who
there
wants
is
to do all
cases
that.
where they have done that, like, and not Microsoft, sure, but companies have done that before. And I get that this is a Microsoft game and they want to sell consoles. I get what you're saying, but you've also said that they don't give a shit about selling consoles.
No, that's what I'm
and I
saying.
get
It
it's a
can
new
go-
console.
It
I
can go
get
either
it.
way.
I-
But the way I would see it too is like why? But at the end of the day, even as you said, is they still want people to buy their console.
I get- yeah.
If the game you could buy right now is on your Xbox One and can run it on Xbox One? What reason do you have to buy another one?
Well, people will just buy it because I mean, look at Xbox One X. People bought that. It sold pretty well for the most part. They bought that because it just runs better and it looks better. So people will buy whatever the new Xbox. And also, Halo Infinite's not going to be the only game. It's not like that's the only game they'll have. I'm sure they'll have something else. I don't know what.
No, but I guarantee you that's the game they announce it with. They'll go ahead
Sure.
wherever they do the announcement, they'll do the Halo Infinite trailer first, and then at the very end, bam, only on whatever the next Xbox console's called.
Xbox 2.
The thing I'm saying is I can
I
see them,
no,
I can see them
agree
replacing.
that it probably will, but I wouldn't be surprised if it.
Yeah,
if
no,
it's
that's exactly what I'm
on-
saying. They can go either way because they really are either way right now.
Yeah.
Because if Game Pass does go like play anywhere shit, we could be playing Halo Infinite on a fucking Switch with the way it's
You can
streaming,
play it
you
on
know?
a phone.
Fair.
But
You can play it
but
on Google. What is it? Google Stadium? What the fuck it's called?
Stadia.
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 Yeah.
You could be playing on that.
But
you
it-
could play
it-
on
it-
my friggin' a fishbowl. I don't know.
But it can really go either way.
Future
I
choice, bro.
just don't see them wanting to release something that doesn't look as good on an inferior console and not incentivize people to jump on the next one.
But I don't think. Yeah, I get it's not gonna look as good. Of course, but it's not.
Oh,
it's not like
here's the thing,
looking
if
at
it-
like it's not gonna be like looking at a 360p picture
Running
compared
a
to
game
1080p.
on the next Xbox and making it run for the OG Xbox users, that's some
Right.
bullshit. So you're asking like you're trying to get to the people that are on the Xbox One X, but you know those people are going to upgrade to the Xbox, the next one. So it's like grab them and put them over there.
But that would also be a really good indication of how much more powerful the new console is. Showing on Xbox One, going like, "This is the shitty."
No, you don't
And
want
here's,
to.
here's even the X.
No.
And here's this one where it's like real people.
No, I don't think. First off, no company ever wants to like show their
Again,
stuff
Nintendo
in negative.
did it. I don't know.
I don't think any
that's
company would ever
Nintendo.
want to show their
Yeah,
old.
that's Nintendo, but Nintendo and Microsoft are kind of.
Yeah, but
Yep.
Nintendo does whatever the fuck it pleases. It doesn't give a shit about any other perception other than, hey, we're the cool kids over here doing our own damn thing.
Well, they're together so much. Why if the next Microsoft console is just a portable system like Nintendo Switch?
Well,
Stats
no,
one these
but
days.
the way Microsoft's playing it is they're like, oh, cool, we don't have to we don't have to put a portable out. We just throw our shit on Switch and have all the game sales, not ever worry about ever releasing hardware on that. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I would kill for a Switch console with the thumbsticks of a Xbox
Mod it,
One
coward.
control.
Mod it.
I didn't hear what you said.
Mod it.
Say again.
I'm saying
sorry.
mod
Go
it.
mod your Switch.
Mod it? No, that's hard. I don't just want to
coward.
Yeah.
I don't know though, but Microsoft's playing it.
Halo Infinite coming to Switch.
Microsoft's playing it kind of weird. I think Sony's gonna play just by the books. They're gonna be like, hey, here's some cool exclusives for next gen, doing all that. Go for it.
We'll finally get the first part of the Final Fantasy VII remake on it.
Right. It also has Sony ever said Death Stranding is PS4?
Technically, yes.
No, like not technically. I'm saying like, did they outright say it's for PS4?
I don't know.
I know Kojima has said it was coming for PS4.
Okay. Because that one I could see going multi-platform, but that's also because they promised it on there. Like Microsoft's been coy and has not said shit about Halo Infinite.
It's coming to PS5.
Switch.
It's coming to Switch. It's coming to 3DS.
I don't know. I think.
Do you remember that Halo DS game that was supposed to come out? You remember that?
We're playing it soon on Switch soon. Watch.
Oh, it's happening, except on the 3DS. You don't remember that?
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was just a port of Halo 2, right?
It looked like Halo. It had Zanzibar on it.
It had Zanzibar. That's the only like screenshots of it. That's why.
Yeah, the radar on the
with
bottom.
the beach and stuff. Yeah, It looked like literal ass. Like it looked terrible, but
I'm sure we wouldn't give a fuck though.
I would have bought the shit out of it.
Anyway, I think that's a good place to stop on that because Switch.
Let's do
Switch
more
ain't
trivia.
Switch ain't hat now.
Let's do more trivia. You got a couple more questions?
Nope. Yeah, I have a question for you. Where can they find you on Twitter, Gore?
Do I get a point for this?
Ah.
Gore the Movie God. I'm Gore the Movie God everywhere besides Xbox and PS4 for some reason.
You can take it on PS4, man. Coward.
And even Steam. Steam is like connected with my PSN account because I did that Portal 2 thing a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I had to make a Steam account. I was like, all right, I guess I'll keep this. And I had to play it on Steam because fucking PS3 was down. Remember when Portal 2 came out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had to play online on Steam. I was like, and my computer like chugged. I was like,
The great PSN outage of 2011, brothers.
Yeah, I had to play the co-op on it because I just want to try. I was like, I'll do it. And I played with somebody. I don't even remember.
It was a good time to be an Xbox fan. I'll tell you that.
Actually, I think I might have played with Sam. I think we played a little bit. Actually,
Matsky?
our friend Sam. No, the fatter one. The geek, yeah. Our boy Sammy.
Damn,
Like
you
he's
know.
still alive.
All right.
I think.
What are your other podcasts, Gore?
Huh?
What are your other podcasts?
I don't
Garbage.
do other podcasts.
All right,
I don't do.
David, what do you
the only
do?
one I do.
Fucking nothing.
Whatever. I got another movie. What is it called?
Not another movie
Namp.
podcast.
Another. Just
We're going to
another
Namp.
Bobcast.
And my other one, Do. That's digital only. that's the podcast me and my friend Gerard do with the echoey sound. So
Where you guys talk about anything.
We talked about all the stuff that
Sex.
happened like 3 weeks ago.
Sex.
But, yeah, sex.
It's a Love Advice podcast. Go check it out.
Oh yeah, we should do a love of it.
Yeah. If we ever get people want to send shit in, send us some like love questions. We'll do that.
Yeah. Look at these fucking studs.
Yeah, someone with a fucking like.
We'll tell you
CRT
how
in
to
the
finger
background.
well.
Yeah.
or whatever.
I've told Adrian a bizarre story about that.
You want to share it for the class?
2 hands.
You can find me at Defunct. Yeah, we do. I do another podcast with Gordon on the movie podcast. I Twitch every now and then.
Then I just
You'll
started some
catch us
hand
on.
signs inside.
You'll catch us on Twitch every now and then.
He did the Rasengan.
Fucking Ross got in there.
You want to tell a story, Dave? You want to tell a story?
I turned into Monkey D. Luffy inside.
Nah, it's fine.
Tell a
Gave her
story.
the gum gum. It made her cum.
Tell a story. Tell a story, David. Coward. Coward.
I made sure I can't share that story on
Just tell
public.
it. Just tell it.
No, I made sure I legitimately can't say that.
Just say what happened.
Make up a story.
You can find me at Toronto Show You over at Twitch.
That's it.
What else did you make Twitch?
Hey, I'll make up a story. So she was going at